Oh yeah, it's your boy Livewire, and I'm back in the motherfucking building, baby. So what's going on, my peoples? How are you enjoying yourselves right now? Yeah, this is your boy Live, and I just came in this bitch to talk about a few little things, going on in gaming. I was a little busy yesterday. I probably could have dropped this video yesterday. But like I said, I was a little busy, kind of held up at work. Felt like it was at gun point, but nonetheless, I'm here. So what's good? Damn, what the, why is my is this? Oh, okay, that's it. All right, that's cool. All right, cool. So anyway, it's been an interesting week to say the least. Um, you know, Sony got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Devs are coming out telling people that the PS Pro ain't worth shit, cat shit to be precise, and and then we're getting wind of more 4K native games, which is awesome. It's just, it's good. It's good shit. Um, but let's proceed from here. So the first thing I want to talk about is exclusives. We haven't spoken enough about exclusives, and I just wanted to get on that topic. Remember, Microsoft has 22 exclusives coming out from the time of the fall until April 2018, which is like a month or so from E3. Actually, there might be some more games coming out. Well, the last big game that I know that comes out is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's State of Decay that comes out in April next year. Actually, is it State of Decay? Hold up, no, my fault. That's my bad. It's Ashen. Ashen comes out in April of next year. We don't know exactly when State of Decay drops. It should, but it more than likely it probably drops around the same time. If it's not March, April, maybe May, maybe something gets pushed out the way. Um, but you will see a lot of games being launched between September all the way up until April, May, to early June. Like actually, we just got Ghost, Ghost of a Tale on the 30th. So I didn't pick it up yet because I'm still stuck on a couple other games. Because actually, Ghost of the Tale came out, and then fucking the Xbox, summer sale happened. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna buy a bunch of games that I never played before. Like I got Metro series for like $750 because you could buy each game for $5, but buy both for like 700. I mean 700. Jesus, $7.50. And so I picked that shit up. I've been playing that. That Metro game that should be having me lost sometimes. I'd be like, damn it, I wish this bitch had waypoints. Because sometimes I'll be like, I'll be in a party chat. I'll miss what the guy says sometimes. And I'm like, fuck. I'm running around this bitch shooting at these motherfucking werewolf looking ass motherfuckers. And I'm lost as hell. I don't know what the fuck to do. Actually, I was talking to all day in dealer yesterday about that game Metro. I was like, you know what fucking Metro is? It's like the opposite of fucking the Order. It's longer, obviously, than the Order. And instead of fucking shooting people the whole time and then shooting werewolves a few times, it's like you spend your whole time shooting werewolves and you shoot people every once in a while. So it's kind of the opposite in that way. But I'm enjoying what I'm playing. Is it the best game ever? No, because it's the first one, and the first ones are usually not the best one. So it's hard for me to really judge the game. It still looks good enough. I mean, it don't look like no. I've seen games look worse, Lord knows. Like Call of Duty 2 is probably not going to look as good. But I'm trying to think when Metro came out. It must have came out late because I didn't play it on the 360 at all. So it must have came out late in the generation, maybe like the last 4 years. So they might have made one and then made another one, and I just missed both of them because you got to remember at that time on the 360, you know, we had more shooters than a little bit. Like, period, in console gaming, it was just a shit ton of fucking first-person shooters. I mean, every other game was a first-person shooter. So now it seems like every other game is a fucking open world game. So it's kind of like a role reversal in that aspect. But nonetheless, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Metro. I picked up Metro. I picked up the Metro bundle. What? I got something else. I didn't fucking play yet though. What the fuck would I buy? Oh, I bought Cuphead. I pre-ordered that shit. It was something else too. Fuck. What else was it? What else did I? Damn, I can't remember. Because I've been stuck on Metro for the last couple of days. I can't remember what the fuck else I bought. No, fuck it. Hold up. Let's look. We'll go check it. You know what? Fuck, I gotta turn my Xbox on. Hold on. Oh shit, I gotta grab my controller anyway. Alright. I was gonna try to do this shit straight from the computer, but I forgot that I gotta use my controller, and Lord knows I ain't. What the fuck? The shit's on. Oh, the shit's blinking. God damn it. Hold on. Speed that bullshit. You fuck, bro. Turn on, you slut. Fuck. Okay. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. What's going on, you motherfucker? Hey. Hey, bitch. Hey. Whatever. Yo, what the fuck? What kind of batteries I got? Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait for this bitch to boot up. But anyway, in the meantime, I'll talk to y'all. What's good, show? What's up with you, man? You can hop in here if you want. I'm just gonna be talking some real shit for a little bit. I ain't gonna stay on too long. I know. Well, you know what? Today's a good day because it's Thursday. I done cooked all my good shit yesterday, so I ain't gotta cook nothing today. It's straight microwave because it's a shit ton of leftovers. So, you know, I ain't got no cooking to do today. That's what's up. All right, no doubt, bro. Yeah, but you know, it's man, it's a wonderful time to be an Xbox gamer. I just want to state that fact. I think sometimes we complain about the shit that, you know, the dirt that gets kicked in our face because people just want to shit on the console just for whatever the fucking reason is. But sometimes we just don't sit back and appreciate, you know, what we got, you know, and like how awesome shit is, you know, going to be for the next couple of months. Because man, shit is going to be great. Oh fuck, you know what? I'll put that shit up there. No, bitch, no. There we go. I always fuck that shit up. But yeah, man. Actually, don't have my volume up so I can fucking hear. I'll be fucking with this shit. Let's see. All right, cool. And actually, I'll add you again in here just in case. The fuck, bro? Yo, I swear this should be acting dumb sometimes. Yo, do I gotta type out the whole goddamn thing? What the fuck? Yo, this is a motherfucker, I swear. This is the same shit be happening with my brother.
There we go. I'm in here.
Here we go. Thank God, because I was getting tired of having to type this goddamn thing out.
What you having problems with your
Nah, you know what? You know what? Sometimes, like when you try to add somebody instead of using Twitter, you try to do it straight from Google.
Yeah.
But that shit, like you be like typing the person's name in, and sometimes it just pops up. Other times it'd be like, nah, I don't know that nigga. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's best to send it on like Twitter or Facebook or something.
Yeah. Yo, but yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about the topics of like the games. Like people, like the funny thing is like, all right, Microsoft is doing everything we ask.
Yeah.
Like, people are nitpicking about shit that we didn't even ask for. Like, I don't even know where the fuck this 4K 60 shit came from. You know, I just wanted games to look and run better. That's all I really care for. Now, if I was going to get 4K 60, I'm like, cool. That's icing on the cake.
Right.
But
the 4K 60 came from everybody's expectation. They was overly excited about the box. You know, they was looking at this as a next generation, you know what I'm saying, console instead of a mid-gen refresh. Yeah. So a lot of it comes from people's expectations, because when they sat here and say 4K, Microsoft never came out and say 4K 60. They just sat here and said 4K. So some people said maybe 4K 30. You know, some games maybe 4K 60. But when Forza came out as 4K 60, they was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it came from people's expectations. And then you got to remember how people start looking at it as a next generation consoles, because Sony's Mike Cerny, I think that's his name, he came out and said Microsoft changed a generation with their new console, but really it's just a mid-gen refresh, bro.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is that people, like the funny thing is people were like, Microsoft said 4K uncompromised, and I'm like, they're giving you 4K uncompromised. They're like, no, they're not, because you know they can't get 4K 60 on everything. I'm like, number one, they're talking about console. It's not fucking PC. That shit aggravates the shit out of me. I'm like, yo, where the fuck do you come off with every time we talk about console? You be like, yo, my fucking 1080 Ti. Be like, bitch, we ain't talking about that shit. We talking about.
If you listen to what they said 4K uncompromised. They never said nothing about frames. It's only about resolution. So you should be able to do 4K. This box is capable of doing 4K. Could be 4K 30. It could be 4K 60 in certain cases. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's capable of doing 4K uncompromised. It ain't have nothing to do with frames. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this is, you know, if Sony would have did this right here, what Microsoft did, this would have been brilliant.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm thinking? What I'm thinking, they say 4K uncompromised is the bare bones is if you take the same game, but at 4K. That means that if you take the same game, but it plays at 4K without textures, right? Without any of the extra bells and whistles, but you're not losing anything. So if they just literally just take what we have on Xbox One S and put it on the X and gave it to us in 4K, we will be losing nothing. They're not taking particle effects out to get 4K. They're not fucking dropping the frame rate down to 15 frames to get 4K. You're guaranteed to get at least the same exact experience, but in 4K. That's our minimum. Then all that extra shit with the textures, that's just some whole other shit that they just was like, you know what? Why the fuck not? Because the pros are not getting that shit. The pros not getting textures. So all they're getting is 4K. You know, the 4K upscale. So for the fact that people sit here and be like, well, you know, it's not compromised. Like, bitch, we haven't had 4K textures. Motherfuckers acting like that shit already in the game. It's not there yet.
Nah, it's not.
So, like, to me, that shit is crazy. But they just ignore that shit. Be like, oh, well, the checkerboard, it is the same. Bitch, you ain't got no fucking textures. You ain't got the fucking particle effects. That shit on Anthem, Sony stole that shit for a goddamn reason, not just because.
And then you got to look at it like with multiplex. Now, I think they get mad because Anthem is using checkerboard rendering. You know, you got to remember this is a freaking multiplex. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean is they got other platforms to make this game for. They're not just gonna make a game exclusively for Microsoft one platform, and they got other platforms. So the checkerboard rendering makes sense because you have to, be able to use it. It takes advantage of the power of each box.
Yeah.
So it should hit native 4K from checkerboard rendering more often than the other platforms. You know what I'm saying? And it should stay there basically. So once the comparisons from Digital Foundry come out and they start looking at it, and then it's at a higher resolution too. So where Sony's Pro might be coming from a 1080p upscale or 1440p upscale to 4K, Microsoft might be a little higher than that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. To where it's upscaling from. So it's just people just nitpicking, man. Like I said, if Sony would have did this very same thing,
oh my God,
be having this, man, it'd have been brilliant. They're like, oh, this is a masterpiece. Sony.
Like Sony came and kicked Microsoft right square in the nuts. Hey, look at him fucking folding over, crying like a little bitch.
Man, that power that came back, man. But I kid you not, man. He just came in and Chris Jericho. Phil Spencer looked just like Chris Jericho. Yeah. He came in and with the resolution and everything, and just with that theme song behind him, like break the walls down.
Oh man, that shit's too funny. It's like you gotta
with that trade.
Imagine like Phil Spencer with like Sony in a headlock, but like not even struggling to do it. They're trying to wiggle out. You'd be like, "What's wrong, buddy? What's going on?"
Oh man, he sure enough just did them in, man. I think they was not expecting that from Microsoft. To go
and with those
route.
Benchmarks.
But if they look at the OG Xbox, man, the original Xbox, that thing was powerful, man. It was up there.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the thing that fucking is that's so funny. Like people act like Xbox was always some weak ass console.
No,
listen, the 360 was the weakest one. The one is the. See, the difference is the original, the OG was just a beast, straight up.
It was just a beast.
Then you had the 360, which was the most efficient console, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Then you had the one, which is they had a lot of shit in place, but the whole always online fucked all that up. That shit just, once people said they didn't want to do that shit, all that extra shit they would be able to do it in order to compensate for the issues with power. That shit just got thrown out the window. So now the X is both the beast that the original one was, but the efficiency of the 360, like that shit is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it, like Microsoft is trying to take gaming and advance it. They very innovative. Sony is not doing that, man. And if people grab hold, they holding gaming back for real. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think people just like Microsoft is taking certain risks that Sony isn't. Like Sony, look, but I can't blame Sony. Sony's formula is give people the best, most graphical game they ever seen.
Yeah.
Gameplay is, I wouldn't even say secondary. That's like third on the list. So it's usually graphics, story, gameplay. So if the game, like a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, which some people like, some people don't. But one thing I've always heard about Horizon Zero Dawn is it's not as fun as many other games, but it sure is very pretty.
That was the same thing with Killzone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Killzone was beautiful to look at.
Killzone was worse than Horizon Zero Dawn. Like, at least Horizon, I give Horizon Zero Dawn his props. It is better than Killzone.
But that was the same with Killzone. Killzone was a beautifully looking game, but it was beautiful to look at, but it was just boring and just not inspiring for real. A lot of people didn't, I don't know. I've just seen so many copies that people bought it because they was built off the hype of how pretty it looked. Once they got over how pretty it looked, man, they was like, man, you can find one of them for like $3-4, bro. It's like tons of them bad babies at GameSpot.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's the thing with all single player games, especially if you don't have a ton of content. As much as people say they want to rant and rave about, oh my god, this game is fucking amazing and blah blah blah. I'm like, yo, how many times are you gonna play Uncharted single player? How many times? Like, Like, I mean, I love Tomb Raider single player, but I'm not gonna be playing that shit 17 times. I'm just not gonna do it.
I end that bad baby. I move on. On to the next one.
2, maybe 3 times, but not back to back to back. I take some time off.
A few games that I can play 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of them I just kind of ended, and that's it for me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but you know, it's going to be interesting to see how things unfold, especially because you're looking at. I think fall is the jump start. Like, we really haven't. We got what game just came out? We got Ghost of a Tale that just came out, but that's not. That's kind of like a what do you call it? A sneak release, you know? Like, they didn't really say anything about it. They just kind of launched it just because, well, one, it's game preview. But you know, I think Cuphead is beginning of basically the launching season from it's like September 29th. Then PUBG should come out sometime in between September and probably November sometime. But when that shit drops, I think people are going to be surprised. I think some people are going to be surprised how well that game does. Some people. I mean, because we already seen the explosion on PC, and some people try to equate it to the culling and say, well, the culling is doing okay, but it's not doing great on the Xbox. But I'm like, you can't really compare the two because the culling is mainly melee, sometimes shooting, very little. Whereas the PUBG is basically, if you don't got a gun in your hand, you're screwed. Like, they don't really do melee at all, as far as I've seen. It's basically like playing Ghost Recon, just open world. Basically.
That game do look fun though, man.
Yeah, but the thing that was cool to me was when I was looking at PUBG, I thought it was just 1 versus 100. Right. You know, I just thought it was like a free for all, and I didn't know they had teams and all that shit. I was like, oh shit, you can play this shit just like Ghost Recon? Fuck yeah, I'll play that shit. Hell yeah. Now I understand why motherfuckers out there just rocking out, because I was like, at first I was just like, oh, 1 versus 100, that sounds cool, and yeah, I could jump on there by myself. But like, if I want to play with my friends, I don't know if that's a game that like you got to randomly jump in. I didn't know you could do teams at all. Yeah. So when I did more research, I was like, oh shit, you could do vehicles, ride with your homies. I think it's up to 4 players and up to 100. So you could do like 25 different teams of 4. Right. So that's just I rock with that.
I think once it do finally come to consoles, it's gonna be off the chain.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people have been holding back on that game for the simple fact that it's not on console. Because some people just don't like keyboard and mouse. As much as PC guys be like, well, you're not gonna have the 60 frames per second with the keyboard and mouse. I'm like, yeah, that's all great, but I'd rather play with 30 with a controller because I fucking hate keyboard and mouse. I hate that shit, yo. Yeah, like 60 frames per second with keyboard and mouse ain't gonna make the shit better for me, yo.
Yeah, I can't do the keyboard and mouse. Forward, move left, right, all that little stuff, man, with the arrows or whatever, and with the mouse. No, thank you.
I'd be like, give me a smooth 30. If it's smooth like Destiny, I'm fine. You know, I'm not gonna bitch. Maybe a PC guy will bitch, but
They saying it's gonna be 30 frames?
I'm thinking it's gonna be 30 frames. It might be 60. Who knows?
It might. You never know, man. It all depends. If it's 60, it's over.
Oh yeah, but if it's a problem if it's 60.
It's over. I don't even want it in 4K. You don't even have to put it in 4K. If you could do 1060.
Oh shit, yeah. If they do like Ark Survival, because remember, you can play Ark Survival against people on the OG Xbox One, and they're going to be at 30 while everybody else will be at 60.
Right.
So it's like, if they're saying it's not a big deal, I don't know.
Is it crossplay on that?
On Ark Survival? Yeah, I believe so.
No, on Battleground.
On PUBG? No. I don't think so. What I think they should do for that is if they.
I thought they was talking about crossplay on that.
Yeah, they were discussing it, but they hadn't fully confirmed it yet.
I think it's gonna be with PC gamers though.
Yeah, it might be PUBG might be there, but I would think this is my thought.
If it's crossplay, it's gonna be on the same level there.
Because what I heard is their controls right now for PC. If somebody wants to use controller on PC, it's dog shit. That's what I heard. I heard it's complete dog shit. The button layouts is all fucked up. Like you can't. It's not made for that. It's made for a keyboard and mouse, right?
Okay.
So I'm thinking if they were like for people that are PC gamers that want to play that game, but they want to use a controller. Once the Xbox One, version gets the layout for controller, they might also make it the layout for PC gamers, so they can both play PC to console controller.
Oh, okay.
Now that would be smart. To me, that works well. And then you could, have your 60-60 or 30-60, whatever. Because third person, I don't know how big of a deal that 60 frames is. First person, we know.
Right.
Third person, I don't know if it's that.
It might be a little bit more fluent.
Yeah.
Running motions and getting around.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's
a little
more
bit
fluent. Yeah. So yeah, it's better. Trust me.
Oh no. Yeah, if you have the option,
yeah, it's better. I'd rather have 60 than 30.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 120 than 60, but your TV don't output like that. But it is fluent.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You probably I'll take it if you're offering it. But yeah, it. I guess it's more like a wait and see what they do. Obviously they know what's going to help the community thrive or not. I play Gears versus people on PC, but the thing is, I haven't played that many people on PC to really be aggravated by them. And I don't even know if they're on keyboard and mouse. Granted, most of the time I'm playing private anyway, so I already know who the fuck I'm playing with. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But yeah, man. Like I was saying, there's so many games coming out, man. It's crazy.
What you excited about?
Everything. Damn near. This is the first Assassin's Creed I wanted in a long time, bro. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed from start to finish since the Brotherhood. I think that was the last one. No, or is it
Brotherhood? No. It was
the Revolution.
Revolution.
Like
yeah, with
that was the last one. Because I didn't play I played part 3. I didn't finish it. I started Black Flag. I didn't finish it.
Right.
And I didn't touch Syndicate or Unity. I just, you know what it was? I just felt like I was tired of playing Assassin's Creed for a bit. Certain games, you get fatigue on. I got the same fatigue on Call of Duty
every last Assassin's Creed. That's my franchise right there, man. That Tomb Raider. My new one is Mortars. You know what I'm saying? I always love The Witcher, so those games.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh man, yeah. My brother loves Shadow of Mordor. I can't get into it.
You know what it was when I first started? I was like, oh man, because you was so weak. But once I started souping him up and understanding the upgrade system and everything like that, my God, that game tight, man.
Oh no doubt. That's my problem though. I don't have the time. I don't have the concentration in order to play that game. I'm trying to do 100 things.
Zipping and everything, man. When you get your abilities, you.
Oh yeah, my shit is on dog shit. You know what it is? This is my issue with it. I play it late a lot of times, so sometimes I'm victim of falling asleep while playing in that game.
Right.
And then when I wake the fuck up, I done died like a million times by the same dude. I try to fight this motherfucker. He just beating the shit out of me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, he's a super OG. I be like, what the fuck? How the hell did this happen? He was a grunt. He was like, yeah, well, you.
But he was a high level. If you fighting them high level ones, you got to be careful going into battle with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the problem. The dude I was trying to had a mission on, he was on a lower level, kept losing to him. So now he's like triple OG and shit. Like, oh, shit, man.
Yeah, I love getting them, man. Shoot, when I first started out, it took me a second. I was like, man, what's this system? This system is trash.
Yeah,
and I start understanding the upgrade.
But you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is, if it wasn't Lord of the Rings, if it was something that I was hardcore on, and that's probably what it is, because my brother loves Lord of the Rings. Like like on the point that I can't watch that fucking movie franchise with him. Period. I can't. This motherfucker he don't even know he's doing it. He just fucking reading. I'm saying the lines while the fucking movie's going on. I'm like, bro, just fucking stop. Like, I just want to watch this shit. He's like, well, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
I don't even know I'm doing it, man.
And I'm if it has like what gets me is the storyline, a lot of times. And then once you start understanding the character and his powers and stuff like that, man. Once you lock in, it's over. You know, and you know, when you first start out, you kind of weak, but you still doing some slick stuff. But
yeah,
man, oh man, that's the time. And oh, by the way, everybody, if you haven't got it, it's $4 right now on Xbox Live.
What, Shadow Mortar?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I bought my shit for 20.
Game of the year editions.
Yeah, it's definitely worth that, yo. If you ain't got it, you definitely go buy it, man.
Go buy that.
I mean, like, look, I got a lot of games I ain't finished. I ain't finished Sleeping Dogs. I got like 8% done.
I finished Sleeping Dogs.
I ain't finished. What was that game?
Well,
I didn't finish?
The only one.
Mad Max. Even though I'm working my way through
Dogs.
Nah, I didn't. You know what it was? I didn't put, like, my brother bought that game for the 360. He was like all gung ho about it, and I didn't really.
That's the best open world, you know, third person open world game that you can possibly have, man.
No, it's dope. I just haven't finished it.
It's a beautiful blend of guns and hand-to-hand combat, man.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the game. I just haven't finished it, man. You know what it is? There's certain games are just hardcore, right? Like when Phantom Dust came out, I didn't know shit about it, but I just got absorbed in that game. I put unbelievable hours in that game. I got to the very last boss, and I was just like, I'm not gonna bang my head against the wall if I try to fight this motherfucker no more. I'm just done.
With Sleeping Dogs, they don't take the controls out your hand. It ain't like a whole lot of CGI stuff, you know. Boy, no.
That's the thing I like is like
I love how they made that game, man. It's like you doing everything just about. Don't get me wrong, it's a little bit here and there, but it's not overly killed.
Yeah,
you know, like a lot of these games.
It's like Batman, but not really.
No,
because it mixes
karate, like Batman, man. That karate in that game is
it mixes more buttons up than Batman does.
Yeah, man.
You can mash X a lot, you know. Whereas Sleeping Dogs, you kind of have to know how to do. You gotta, even though Batman, you got different characters, and you like, oh, the guy with the fucking electric stick versus the guy with the knife. Yeah, but it's other shit in Sleeping Dogs. That is,
unless you upgrade your dude and get different moves, and man, listen, you just got to know how to do that trash and put it together and chain it.
And guns,
you scrapping. I'm talking, you scrapping everybody. You all over the place, and then you still got to use your you know, just like your Grand Theft. You still got your shooting. You can still hijack cars and everything, man. That's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna make a game open world like that, man, and you know, kind of like on a Grand Theft level, you gotta have a hand-to-hand combat like that, man. I mean, at least be able to throw some things when he need to, you know. And if it ain't karate, he should know how to bob and weave and know how to get down. Yeah, where it ain't like you going into this little sequence where you hit triangle and X and all that little stuff, man.
Yeah, because Grand Theft never really went that in depth with the melee, you know, the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, no, they sure didn't.
They did a little kicks, kicks here.
You go steal somebody, that's it.
Yeah,
you should have that combat where you can block him.
But I remember when Saints Row was the shit as far as hand-to-hand combat. I mean, it was dope for a little bit, but then like the last one, I still like it, but it's a little OP. It's like, it ain't fair. It's like beating up babies, you know.
I like when you got jumped in the game.
You know, that was the original one. That was the first.
When you go to different territories, you have to take over different territories. That's when Saints Row was the coldest.
That game, Saints Row 1 and 2.
Oh yeah,
those were giving Grand Theft Auto a run for their money. It was when then Grand Theft Auto 4 came out and was like, oh shit, this is on another level. And Saints Row was like, I don't know if we can compete. So
no, they got in trouble. They got in trouble. They got in trouble. They said it was too violent because it was too close to real life for real.
Oh, for
Grand Theft Auto they wasn't able to. Yeah, they had to cheese it up. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, you mean Saints Row?
Saints Row. Yeah, they had to cheese it up.
Yeah, because they said it wasn't that cheesy in the first one or the second one. It got cheesy in the third, and then the fourth was just went. You know, they just went balls to the wall with the cheese.
Yeah, it just started getting cheesier and cheesier after that, man. But they had the initial setup was was clean. Everybody was locked on that, man. I think if they'd have kept going that way, we wouldn't even be talking about Grand Theft right now.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, that game, when that game dropped on the 360, I believe it is 360. Yeah, it was definitely a 360.
Yep.
I was like, damn, this bitch is shiny. This shit is crisp. I was like, mind you, I just had finished playing. I think I played the Grand Theft Auto. I think it was the Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice. I think they were selling it to us as a pack because PlayStation had already gotten it. Because they already had it on the PS2, if I'm not mistaken. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it PS2 or the yeah, because it was like in between that. Yeah, because it came that first year that the 360 dropped. I was like, yo, this shit is nice. Like, yo, this is my game right here, man. I played the shit out of Sonic. You know what? I gotta look at my game was that game. Yeah. I know I fucking played the shit game, man.
It was so realistic. Boy, I was like, man, this is real. I mean, remember when we used to get high, you get blurry, talking and everything, man. You get drunk and everything, man. It was too real. They had to dumb it down, man. They had to dumb it down.
Yeah, you was out there. Your whole job was what is it? Our job was to beat the shit out of hoes.
Yeah,
like Grand Theft Auto, you could beat hoes and take their money. So that was the money. Mission. That was the mission. Your mission. I don't think Grand Theft Auto had a mission where you was like, nah, you got to go beat the shit out of because you was a pimp. You pimp was telling you, he was like, yo, man, you got to go work this girl. She ain't doing right, yo. You see her in the back, go, I ain't gonna do it again, daddy. I promise. Shut up, bitch. I was like, oh shit.
It was too real, man. They had to dial it back, man, because it was too much streets. It was too street.
For real. That shit was
Grand Theft Auto kind of do some of the similar, but it wasn't gang related. You see what I'm saying? It was just
it stays closer to like a actual story, like a Scorsese type.
They had a story too, like but it was like a story of taking over the whole city.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, good grief. I mean, you had to. You turning old ones that didn't die. You turning them into saints, and it was just like taking over the whole city, man. Drug.
Show how dope would a fucking game be if they designed it around power?
Oh yeah,
you see what I'm saying, man? Like with on some legit shit though, on some legit shit, not some goofy shit. I'm talking about fucking. Grand Theft Auto level.
You play as Ghost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be nasty, man.
Or have a Grand Theft Auto you play as Ghost and switch to Tommy.
Oh yeah, Tommy cold, man. Tommy sicko. He remind me of Trevor.
Choking that bitch out, yeah. Like Tommy, goddamn, bro. That's a wild dude.
That's a wild boy, man. Tommy don't play, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, to me, like games like that, like similar to what I'm really looking forward to with State of Decay. That's the closest game we're going to get to an actual Walking Dead than any of those terrible Walking Dead titles that they made.
Right.
Those games are horrible, but it's just like, you build a community. What do you do when the shit hits the fan and the apocalypse is here? Like, to me, those are the type of games I'm really looking forward to. Now, I know some people try to talk shit about it. It was like, oh, well, it doesn't look good. It's The Last of Us. It's supposed to be The Last of Us. Like, I think people need to get that shit out their head of like making carbon copies of other games.
Is giving them the kind of a similar game because what's that new game they got coming out? Days Gone.
Days Gone, yeah.
It's kind of similar to The Last of Us.
Yeah, but they like. I mean, can you really blame them?
I mean, and it's like all they looking for is The Last of Us or what's that? The Drake.
Yeah.
And they all kind of play. I mean, what I'm saying is like, it's not so much that they took in the scenery and everything. I'm talking far as the mechanics is the same. You know what I'm saying? When you fight.
Oh yeah, it's
cover system.
It's kind of like a hybrid. It sits in between The Last of Us and the Uncharted.
And Uncharted. It's a blend between them two, and it's like even when you see the fight scene. Remember when he was on the bike?
Yeah,
he was coming down, and something happened. I don't know if he got kicked off or somebody threw something in his bike or something. He rolled on the ground. He kind of went blurry. Then they grabbed him around behind his back, and you had to hit the X to get out of it. He kicked the dude in front of him. You've seen that before already from Uncharted.
But
they grab you from behind. You know what I'm saying? You hit the button, you kick. You know what I'm saying? You get out of it. You might hit him with a headbutt or something. back headbutt or something like that. It's the same system. Is basically what I'm saying.
I mean, it's the same, but I can't blame them for trying to do that because that's what their fans like. They like that shit. They like the same. Like as much as people was like, "Oh, that's disrespectful," you just because the game has trees. I mean, but y'all like it. It's not. I'm not saying anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what y'all like, and we just making fun of it. Like if you show, it'd be like if somebody dude that only like vanilla ice cream. Be like, damn, you don't want to try sherbet, nothing. You don't like nothing else. Nah, fuck that vanilla death. It'd be like, all right, well, that's what you like.
My problem with it is that you could drop any of one of them characters in that same scenery, and it's the same game.
Yeah, but see, to me, that's why I find it boring. To me, that's why I feel like it's like I played it already. So when somebody's like, "You don't want to play this game," like, no, I've seen that scenario already played out 4 other times. I already know. Like, you're just telling me, yeah, you dropped in different characters, but it's still like basically the same thing. And
don't get me wrong, the story might be different, which granted it should be, but everything else is the same. And that's the only thing different is the story and the plot.
Yeah.
But it's not innovative. It's just kind of keeping everything the same because that's their moneymaker.
I mean, yeah, true. It's like watching the fucking Transformers again and again. Be like, no, you got to understand it's different now because Optimus Prime is a bad guy. Before he was good. All the other times, still the fucking it's robots and shit. Like I've seen this multiple times.
Seen it.
No, well, fuck that. Let's go see Pacific Rim. No, it's more goddamn robots, bro. Like I just like, can we get a break? I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it.
I know they was going in on me like, oh, so Gears of War and Halo is not the same. I said, no, it's not the same. Don't get me wrong. It's war based.
Yeah, it's guns, but them games don't play nowhere near the
same. One, is an open world, and one is a first person shooter. I mean, they play different. It ain't the same thing, man. But they was going in on me, man. It was was hating.
Yeah, that shit does not play the same at all. I mean, but then they were mad because the games do play the same. They know it.
They know it.
They know it. My thing is like what it is. I don't understand why you're just denying it. Just say, yeah, I like it. Just keep it moving. Like you can keep it funky.
Right.
I don't see why it got to be such a big deal. I mean, there's certain shit I like. I mean, and let's see, like fucking Halo.
Who's this Andrew dude, man? I be seeing him everywhere talk about black YouTubers.
Oh, I don't know.
Good grief, man, this dude is a trap.
Yeah, he called me the LeVar Ball of fucking YouTube. I said, what the fuck? And then he said I look like, what did he fucking say? He said I look like he said some basketball player. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was like, but I don't even look like that dude.
These dudes is crazy, man.
Just get all dudes. I'm like, yo, all right. That's what you say.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Clickers is crazy.
Yeah, hey, man. It's wild shit out these days, man.
It was bad. I'll be like, bro, he don't know, man. He being a weirdo.
Yo, it's what it is like. You can't like do Xbox dudes need to make a green colored, multicolored green rainbow and say safe space?
Oh, like, man,
we need a safe space.
Some stuff is just borderline crazy, man. I think you need to dial it back a little bit.
I don't understand what the big deal, man. It's just gaming, man.
It's just gaming.
There was a podcast about his mother. You be like, yo, this bitch been running tricks for years. She done gave fucking AIDS and herpes and all kinds of shit to everybody.
Oh, man.
This ain't what it is. We just talking about.
I'm gonna say it like this. Some stuff just need to be kept as a thought. You know what I'm saying? If you thinking it's trash, don't write it down for people to see it. You know what I'm saying? You just look goofy. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff just need to stay right in your cranium, man. Don't put it out for everybody can judge you off of it, man, because you looking crazy out here, bro. Real talk.
Man, I mean, you know what? Look, man, it's gonna get crazier. That power nap. I didn't realize how. I mean, I knew that the PlayStation guys really held onto that power narrative, but I didn't understand how much that shit really was like into their psyche until the X was announced. And like this, the backlash and the paranoia and them running out, you know, jumping off the bridge with the checkerboard shit, even though they damn well know those games aren't going to look the same, but they're like, even what's his name? Heartache. Wait, was it Heartache? Yeah, he got caught in some wild shit with the fucking Anthem thing. He made this whole video talking about it's the fucking same and blah blah blah. And then Sony took down their fucking video, and this motherfucker went into hiding. You know, it was like all kinds of crazy shit going on. You know, but
this dude, I'm sorry, man. Hey, when y'all look at Andrew, man, this is what I mean by clicker.
Yeah, what is he talking about now? What the fuck is he saying? Usually I read the comments section, but I don't.
Saying that Microsoft is killing Africans.
Yo, murdering Africans. Google this shit. Lord.
This dude is crazy, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Just stop it, bro. Good,
man. You know, listen, man.
Oh my god. And it's not if Sony doing some stuff too. I don't know what's going on. It could be true. You know what I'm saying? But both companies do some shade tree stuff, man. It ain't just one or the other, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we all know no company is look. Microsoft, we don't look at them as saints any more or any less than fucking PlayStation or Sony, whatever. Look, we just like their fucking console. That's it.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is? Remember when Sony got in trouble? Remember when the launch of the PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
And let me give them a history of this. It was the launch of the PlayStation 4. And remember, a lot of them was some bricks because the people that they had making them sabotaged them on purpose because Sony was running a sweatshop.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? And they sabotaged them on purpose because Sony was not paying them. You know what I'm saying? They was working them all crazy and they had the screw boss over them. It was like a whole lot of fiasco about that. But you know what? Ponies swept it under the rug and was like, oh, that's nothing. That's over. This is, you know, Sony going to no. They was mistreating people to make this piece of plastic that you sitting here buying. Bottom line. So don't sit here and tell me that this company is better than the other one. They both is not right.
Yeah, I mean, but that's look, every company is about making money. If they say they not, then that's not the. I mean, what is this, a charitable organization?
Google it.
Yeah, I mean, like, yo, any company that's worth trillions of dollars, they ain't out here kissing babies and fucking and planting trees. I mean, I'm just saying. So, you know, like this whole idea that Sony is more holy than Microsoft because of what? I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know. I never understood that whole philosophy. I mean, you know, people do shit. It is what it is, you know. But I'm not gonna put on my fucking conspiracy brother hat and talk about fucking Microsoft is fucking poisoning Africans.
Probably sitting there with a bow tie on, sitting here at the console, you know, this little computer with a little bow tie on, like they're killing blacks.
I'm like,
stop that trash, man. What is wrong with these Farrakhan dudes, man? Stop that trash, man. Have a seat.
I mean, yo, sometimes people just go too far. They just
I don't even know if he's black. He could be white dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? But it's not the first time I heard it because you know what? Some of these guys they talk about like, well, I'm down with Sony because you know Microsoft kills Africans and wild shit. But I'm like, yo, what's up with all that fucking racist shit with fucking Kevin Hart and Denzel? Nah, they only called him a monkey because you know.
When the emails got broken into and it was a whole lot of racist stuff in there, but you know, Sony good. Yeah. Like I said, pony sweep it under the rug. You know, don't show us our flaws. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to talk about your company.
I was like, yeah, it's what it is, man. I mean, look, and there's gonna be wild shit, and there's gonna be people that say crazy shit everywhere. And the thing is, man, a company is like the collection of people that work there. It ain't one fucking person.
No.
So one person says some crazy shit in an email, You know, as much as we clown fucking Sony dudes over that shit, we know it ain't the fucking whole company.
It's not. No, it's not the whole. It's just the one person.
Yeah,
you know? and you got
everybody's
racist
email now. That's on some old. I mean, if like we see Sony take a fucking company photo on blackface, I'd be like, you know what? I don't know. Something not quite right about these people. I can't put my finger on it. But
I just be looking. He one of them dudes, man, to just go to the extreme though, man. I don't know, man. But let me get off of him though. Let's get back to the game.
Yeah, I know.
Get off of it, man. But let's start with the racist stuff, man, because you know you making yourself look bad. You know, keep certain things as a thought. Don't write it out, man, because you look weird. That's all I'm gonna say for you, man. You look really.
I don't know why people. Listen, man, there's no reason to be racist anyway. Fuck who you want. That's what I did.
And you know, the funny thing is, I use these platforms, you know, just what I can get out of them. Just like how they using me for what they can get out of me. You know what I'm saying? They want my dollars. You know what I'm saying? They got a product that I want. If I want it, if I like it, I'm gonna buy it. If I don't like it, hey, I ain't got no ties to them. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's how you gotta look at it. You can't look at it like that, man, where you like defending it to the core and all this. Let's stop that trash.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, we just talking on a level of fucking being consumers. You're not going into the depth of, you know, what these people ideologies are. I'm not going that far. I
can't get into all that trash, man.
Like, you know, look, I don't care. Could we do that shit? Yeah, but then what do we? Then we're just taking the fun out of even being against. I mean, shit. Why not? I'm not eating white bread because they trying to kill motherfuckers with that shit. Like, what the fuck? No, I'm not doing that.
You know what that stuff do to your belly? It turns to paste.
Hell yeah. You know the last time they had corn? You know when you drink all that syrup, the man will put corn syrup and kill your ass. Don't drink that shit. Matter of fact, don't drink nothing. Don't eat no Cheerios. Corn syrup in that bitch. Don't eat no carrots. Be like,
y'all got to get off corn syrup on that too. Fructose corn syrup.
This shit be crazy, man.
I mean, come on, y'all. Just stop with the trash, man. Let's knock it off.
Man, they just go too far, man. I mean, some people look, man. If that's how you want to live, cool. But don't put your lifestyle on me. I'm not going to be living a life of paranoia and shit. It's hard enough being black. I ain't got to be any more paranoid than I already am. Fuck that.
Yeah. and that's the tripped out thing. They come in here, you know, he coming in here with all these little complaints and stuff about Microsoft. But sometimes you need to sweep around your own front door. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dirt going on over there at Sony, man. A lot. And it's coming out. We see it now more than ever. It's coming out more and more.
Shit, they forgot about Let's Play like that shit didn't even happen.
Yeah. Hey, remember when Ponies was going around was like when Scalebound had happened, they said they don't get rid of exclusives or nothing like that. Now we find out Tomorrow's Children.
Oh yeah,
it's not coming. You see what I'm saying? So both companies do stuff. But it was a big deal. It was a big deal about when Microsoft was Scalebound. But here it is, Tomorrow's Children. Everybody was excited about it. Ponies was holding it up as a trophy. And guess what? It got canceled.
Yeah, but then they act like, oh, well, you know, it wasn't as hyped as Scalebound. I'm like, bitch, get out of here. You know what the funny thing about that shit is? The Scalebound thing is people, I swear, there was the same people that said this game don't even look fun. We're sitting out crying bloody murder. Fucking bloody murder. How dare Microsoft get rid of this exclusive that like 3 months ago I said is a fucking flop and looks like shit. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it, man. I understand the people that really wanted to play it like myself, but even with that, we already heard many of the stories that the shit was broke. And if the shit broke, no matter how much you try, you could throw a fucking 100 extra million towards that game and it comes out. But if it's still broke, what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing I never understood. Like, oh, well, at least it came out.
No.
Huh? What do you mean? So you want them to throw away $100 million they could put towards another game, shit, maybe 2 games that run way better and actually are good, just for the fact of saying out, that makes no sense to me at all. And that's probably the decision Phil had to make. Like, am I going to just dump more money into this? I could actually use that and give you something like Cuphead. Like, imagine Cuphead probably didn't cost them that much money to fucking dump into that shit. And that's just gonna be better than fuck fucking Scalebound would be. We already know that shit for a fact. So, you know.
They don't Google his research and they found out that, you know, Microsoft is not actually murdering Africans.
Oh, shit.
Hey, my facts checkers in the comments, man. Thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It was that quick.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up for money.
Hey, man, you know, Google facts checked him that fast. Like, man, stop that. Learn how to read, bro.
Oh,
He
man.
probably read the title and junk it. Just went on.
Well, shit. Listen, man, I don't know how old this dude is, but you know, reading is fun. Look, we got some weirdos on all sides. No, I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah. I was in the party chat the other day with fucking All Day and K Mega and some other dudes. I can't remember everybody. I think Tax was up in there, and some dude walked in there. He was like talking to some other guy I didn't really know. He was like, "Yo, what's up?" And another dude was like, "Nothing, chilling." He's like, "Yo, you want to watch this movie with me, dog?" And I'm sitting there like, what? Like, the fuck? Like, who the fuck asks a grown man to watch a movie with him? He was like, nah. It's only 20 minutes. I said, nah, I gotta go. I gotta go, man.
I'd have been like, oh boy, like, I got to go. I got to
go. Yo, Bone was, had me dying in there. He was like, you know how Bone is. He was like, did you tell your mama you gay? I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, this shit crazy.
Man, I don't hear some people, man. I'm in there gaming with my kids, man, and dudes just jump in there, want to argue with me. Ponies don't bought Xboxes just to argue with me, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? They came into my party chat and was like, hey, chill. Huh? Why we gotta be ponies? What is a pony? It don't even make sense to tie that to Sony. What is a pony? I'm like, what the heck? My sons was like, man, kick this dude out of here, man.
Yo, yeah, there's some weird, look, man, there's weird dudes everywhere. I don't know where they
stop gaming on Showstopper, man. I stopped gaming on my Showstopper thing. I got a whole nother gamer tag, bro, before I can game with my kids.
Nah, you know, I feel
just before I could be just with them. And it's a shame I had to do that. But every time I game on Showstopper, messages like bleep. You know what I'm saying? Can I join? I'm like, I don't even know who you is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
And then you get little comments about your videos and everything like that, man. I was like, bro, I gotta just leave the gamer tag alone for a while. I'm just now came back to that gamer tag. I'm like, let me get back on here because I'm gonna start doing YouTube videos again. But I went to a whole nother gamer tag, man.
Yeah,
just the game with my kids in peace.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to deal with that shit. I mean, look, the weirdest encounter I ever had was like these Australian dudes. I'm thinking they cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, you want to, do a party chat? Sometimes I'd be like, all right, cool. I'll jump in there with my fans. These dudes like, yeah, so would you ever stroke a man's cock? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm out. Like, what the fuck kind of shit? Like, what the fuck? Yo, bro. I'm like, before they even got to that point, they were talking on PlayStation. And I'm like,
this is when you know it's a pony, man. They jokes is like borderline fruity.
Yo, they just go.
I jumped on her bareback.
Oh man,
I'm like, what? What the heck is bareback, man? What is y'all talking about? I like, man, I gotta get out of here, man. I can't game with no ponies, man. I'm gonna tell y'all to sit here asking Sony for crossplay.
Yeah.
Do not do that trash. Sony know what they're doing in this instance. They do not want these crazy dudes, you know what I'm saying, that they have on this dang on platform. It's not all of them, just a few.
Yeah. But even I've heard even PlayStation guys complain about that shit. I've heard Zobi complain about it multiple times about having people in his party chat and dudes just go off on some whole other shit,
weird stuff, man. You be like, where is they mentals at? And these the main ones that they stalk people, man. They find out your little game, get your little Twitter stuff. They all in your files, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, find out your IP address and all this trash, man. I was like, bro, I don't mess with them ponies, man. I'm sorry. And it's not all of them, bro, but it's my goodness.
Nah. I mean, it's not all anybody, but it's the ones you just be like, man, dude, you need help. You need help. When you searching up a man for any reason, you need help. Shit, I heard about some shit that happened with Heartache, and somebody was trying to fight Heartache on the internet, and I'm just sitting here like, shit didn't went too far.
Fighting.
I was like, yo, this shit was crazy. The dude said he was in his city at a
Oh
basketball.
no. That was over some other little stuff, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that wasn't over. That was something that they had. He wasn't trying to fight. I don't think he was trying to fight him. He was just saying he was in the city. You know, I first heard about the story. I was on Jimmy B Gaming channel. He was doing like a live stream. Ain't he Weapon Wheel too?
Oh, okay.
Jimmy B Gaming. He's one of the persons on. I think he's on Weapon Wheel. And I was looking at his live stream, and he was talking about the bet I guess they had with the guy, and the guy's supposed to be paying him $1,000 to complete some game.
Oh, that's who it is, a gamer or somebody.
I never heard of Gaming Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Until Jimmy B Gaming was talking to him, so I was like, let me investigate and look him up. You know what I'm saying? So I went and looked him up, right? And I seen the video that he did. So I commented on the video. I was like, this is my first time ever hearing about you. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. You know, just do you, bro. You know, because I ain't want him dwelling on all that, man. Because a lot of this YouTube beef be just a bunch of nonsense. Man, don't you know Bobby Hill? Because I don't call Heartache. He's going to always be Bobby Hill to me. You know what I'm saying? Little Bobby. He went and did a video and threw me in that trash. Like, look, these corporate cucks, look, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang. I said he jumped so fast, man. He don't get his facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? He jumped so quick at things. You know what I'm saying? I had never heard of Gaming Lives Matter until Jimmy was talking about him in a live stream he was doing. And Jimmy, if he a real dude, he'll let you know. I was in that live stream. He was talking about it. And, you know, I was teasing him, you know, because he was like, oh, shout out to Showstopper if that's the real Showstopper. You know what I'm saying? I said, it's me. You see the pony in that chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Joking with him. So he started laughing and stuff in this video. But once I looked at it, I said, let me investigate the story a little bit. I went to the dude's channel. And, you know what I'm saying? That's when I first seen him, man. But, man, he had the nerve to throw me in that video, boy. I was like, man, I want to roast this dude so bad. Yeah. But I let him breathe, man. I let him breathe. But he gonna always be Bobby Hill to me.
Yeah, I mean,
little Bobby.
Yeah, we were talking about that shit yesterday, but you know how I don't know if I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint. Like, it's whose fan base is a little bit extreme, you know, because they would, according to Weapon Wheel, Xbox guys are just ridiculous. Yeah. I'm just saying that's according to Weapon Wheel, but yet the Weapon Wheel fan base, they've done some wild shit. Yeah, very much so. But they act like they don't. I mean, I'm just saying. But
I think the whole thing with him even doing a video, you know, Heartache going out doing let me phrase that, Bobby going out doing a video on this dude is not exposing him, it's exposing Heartache, because he the only one out here looking like a bum beggar. You know what I'm saying? He begging. You know, this dude promised he gonna give you $1,000 if he do. That's fine if he don't.
Yeah, I don't know why it matters.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how women be sometimes when you sit here and you promise something like
me.
You told me you was gonna give me this. This dude out here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I bought headphones with that money. Like I was expecting to get my payment.
Be like, oh shit! Well,
I was gonna get my hair done. You promised me I was gonna get my hair done. Stop that trash, man. He out here looking suspect. Yeah, I'm like, man, you really nobody else doing that. No, BG wasn't doing that. Jimmy wasn't doing that. What's the dude? The pony commissioner. What's his name? Jack.
Yeah.
He ain't even out here acting all like that.
But I'm just saying, he must have bought some shit. You know,
he was dependent on that money. He was dependent.
He either bought some shit, or he just realized his light bill was due and couldn't have. You know, it was like, damn, I was thinking I was gonna get the fucking money. You gonna tell me you gonna take it back, bitch? Now what the fuck I'm supposed to tell my mom's? Like, what the fuck?
Oh man, that dude out here looking suspect. I was like, man, don't do a video on this trash, man. I wanted to sit here and say that to him, like, man, stop this trash. Don't do that, man. But that's how I be, though. I mean, it's just, you know, I don't know why I got thrown in it because, you know, like I said, I never heard of the Gaming Lives Matter dude. You know, I never heard of him, period.
Yeah.
You know, my first time hearing of him was through Jimmy B Gaming, you know, and I go on Jimmy B Gaming live stream every now and then, you know, so I never heard of the dude. I ain't know nothing, none of the stuff that was going on. I remember, you know, they were sitting here saying something with Kid Smooth. I just seen it in the comment section saying Kid Smooth was doing some like I don't even know nothing about that for real. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of watch some of Kid Smooth. I don't watch his live streams. You know, like when he gaming and stuff, I don't watch too many live streams when people gaming. I just don't like watching people game. That's just not me. So I kind of stayed away from a lot of this stuff. So my first time hearing of him was in Jimmy's live stream, man. And it was just amazing that he thought I was just there for the sake of something that had to do with him. It ain't had nothing to do with him. Because if it did, I would have said something. Like, man, leave that dude alone. He a fraud, blah, 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 blah. Right there in the comment section, I would have did it. But I ain't do none of that trash, man. But he out here looking suspect, though.
Oh, shit. Heba just said that PS4 games are now coming to PS Now.
Oh, you talking about the PlayStation Now, the PS4 games?
Yeah, I heard it was coming, but I think it's actually on there now.
Yeah, they got a few. I don't know how many. I think they had like a little list with it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't need a PlayStation to play those games. I guess like Xbox. The only difference is everybody knows the game's gonna play like dog shit, though.
Yeah, I mean, the streaming service in general. Didn't they like get some PlayStation 3s or something like that? And ain't that the network they're using?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same network.
To stream these games. And it's like you need too much, and it takes up too much of your data, man, for you to be streaming that trash.
You know what's funny, show? Because notice how like anytime multiplayer come out and they're best on PlayStation, nobody says why would you get it on PlayStation when they have a PC. Yet when it's Xbox, they'll always say, "Oh well, you know, I can play it on my PC," and they say the same thing with their exclusives. Now I'm sitting there, I'm like, hold up. All right, I get why you play the PlayStation 4, its exclusives because they're only on PlayStation. But then why would you buy multiplayer there? I'm trying to understand. Like, you're telling me that the PC that you have is better. You're telling me the reason why you have your PC is why you don't need an Xbox, right?
Right.
My thing is, so if your PC is strong enough, and mind you, Xbox games are more demanding than most regular PC games. Right, because I could try to play Resident Evil 7 on fucking my PC. I can't even attempt to play fucking Forza Horizon 3 on that bitch. It's not working. It ain't happening. My shit is too weak, you know? So the thing is like, you know, for the simple fact that people are like, well, I could just play those games on PC for one, but not the other. I'm just like, well, if your PC's so dope, why not? I mean, if it's supposed to be all that in a bag of chips, why wouldn't you play fucking Battlefield 1 on that shit instead of PS4? This shit don't make sense to me. Well, you know, my friends are there. Like, oh, okay. But then what about Xbox then? You know, who are you going to play? I mean, because most of their games are multiplayer anyway.
Right.
So who the fuck you playing with? Because they don't play on PC. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's wow.
Yeah, it was new day, new age. I'm just waiting for the X, man. I'm still gonna buy some games. I mean, like I said, I just bought Metro. I ain't buying, but I'm probably not gonna get Shadow of Mordor until. Well, first I gotta beat the first one. I can't go into the second one not knowing how the first one ends, and I'm not watching it on fucking. If I own the game, I'm not watching it on YouTube. I'm just gonna play it. But yeah, I gotta beat that shit first. But I will get Cuphead. I'll get what's the other game? I'm gonna get Super Lucky's Tale because I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I think it's $30 too. It's not even 40. I think it's $30. So fuck yeah, I'll get that shit. Crackdown definitely, and Assassin's Creed, and then I'll probably wait for. No, damn. I'm gonna have to get Forza. Shit. It's a lot of fucking games, man. There's too many games. It's just way too many games. Oh shit! I think Showstopper fell out. I don't see him in here. Yeah, he must have dropped out. I'll see if I can pop. Oh, there he goes.
Man, I must have got kicked out. I was flowing.
Yeah.
I was sitting here like, what the heck happened? I said, what is
like,
the last thing I say?
Oh, I don't. No, I think you paused and then you dropped out, so I couldn't even hear what I just thought.
I was sitting here saying, like, with PlayStation Now, it was just that was just a get over service. You know, they could have offered their gamers backwards compatibility the way Microsoft did.
Yeah.
You know, and they would have been more for the gamers instead of making them pay for a service, because it was just originally supposed to just been old PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and possibly just the PlayStation 3 games. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't had nothing to do with the PlayStation 4. Now they included it all to bring traffic to this service, because I don't think it's really doing all that well.
You know what? But Sony could save face with it if they just offer the games that you already own. It just allow you to stream them for free. I mean,
yeah. They can't because they put too much into. What was the name of their servers?
Well, why can't it Zykai?
Was it Gaikai?
Gaikai. But my thing is, they can't charge like $10 a month, just like Game Pass. Yeah. I mean, just do $10 a month. Stop with the $20 bullshit. Fuck that. $10 a month, more people will try it.
I don't know, because the experience people had, they didn't care for it. You know what I'm saying? Certain people had good experiences with it, and a lot of people didn't. And it's based off your internet connection.
But sure, they got enough people. Like, this is the only thing I don't understand. They got enough console owners to offer it for maybe $5 or something like that, right? So,
truth be told, you know what they should have did? They should have put it in with their PS Plus.
Yeah, you know what? They should have, because they raised the price, didn't they?
Yeah, it should be included with their PS Plus. Because truth be told, man, you ain't getting nothing but a couple free games anyway. You know, their online is like, it's okay, it ain't all that, to be paying for it.
Now, don't get me wrong. If they put it with the PS Plus, that'd be killing the game. Microsoft would have to do something.
They will buy it a lot, and then people can just buy the Plus, and then they can play it and stream it wherever. You know what I'm saying? As long as they have that. Yeah, that Plus subscription.
But you know what? I think they fear that because it has so many games, maybe there'll be some people that just won't buy. You know, there's some people.
Andrew hacked my connection.
Oh shit! He said, "There you go, bot. Fuck with your internet.
Kick this black bot out of here." What's wrong with you?
All that shit. Oh man.
Oh
yeah, man! Andrew always he stay up in here.
He be on my channel with that trash, man. I'd be like, dude, knock it off already. I just ignore it, because I don't have like those little people that can.
He must work from home too. I don't, because I work from home, so I don't know. Yeah. I know you off for.
I'm off for until like next month. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you off until you gotta go back in July.
August.
I'm on my try. It is July.
June, July, August. Yeah, August. I go back in August.
Yeah. Like my dad had a crazy schedule with he used to be a construction worker. So he would work from late February all the way up into I think it was late November. And then he would have like those months off.
Couple months off, yeah. I just took some day. I've been in my job for a while.
Oh, you could just take off.
Yeah,
that's like my mom's job. She got so many. Listen, she got so many days she could take off for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm still
working there before I was born and shit.
I'm like, man, I'm loving this trash, man. But I don't been a little bit of everywhere though. We just got back from Atlanta, and you know what I'm saying, and everything. So I just been chilling.
Oh, that's
doing too much. It's been cooling, and I was working 2 jobs for a while.
So like you got a sweet thing. It was like teaching would be like that.
Now, I work at the hospital, man.
Okay.
Respiratory care.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So like
man. My boy, John. He does. He's an X-ray, the head X-ray technician.
Yeah.
So he does, and most people that work at hospitals, they work in 2 places. So they do like 3 days, and then they do like 2 or 3 days somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, bro, just be sitting here hustling. Like, man, I was working 2 jobs. Well, I was like, bro, tired coming home. So my wife and kids and all them didn't get to really see me as much. So I'm just making up time with them, and during a day or something like that, I'll be with my boys. We'll go out, work out with their basketball and stuff like that, and then at night I chill with the wife, and we go out, eat, and different little stuff like that. Just having a good little time, and then in between, I game or do a little video here and there. But other than that, man, it's been chilling.
Yeah, man. No, listen, it's all about living life. I think, like, look, man, I tell people all the time, look, I love gaming, but gaming ain't my life. like as much as I love gaming, I love doing these little podcasts here and there, and that's just keep my the people that watch my channel entertained, because the reason why I do these videos is because sometimes when I'm working, it sucks balls when I'm working and I ain't got fucking shit to listen to. I'm like, damn, I listened to everything I wanted to listen to. Fuck, I should have waited. I didn't need to listen to all this shit at one time. Like sometimes I binge on that shit, and I should have just fucking put on music or something. Now I ain't got shit to listen. I already listened to Jay-Z's album like 15 times. I don't need to hear that shit the 16th time. I'm gonna let it breathe a little bit. But you know what I mean? But like, sometimes you want to hear a good podcast where it's just like shit. So sometimes
I think it's overly saturated with podcasts now, man. It's like a bunch of podcasts.
I better pull my cake maker. It is, but it is. It depends on what you're trying to listen to.
Yeah, I can't.
There's a lot of content out there, but there's not a lot of.
I go to a few of my favorites, but other than that, man, I'll be like, it's just too much.
Yeah, like to me, I try to I listen to a lot. I listen to people I like, and I listen to some stuff of people I don't necessarily care for their opinion.
I listen to the Council. I find them hilarious.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and but I only can listen to about 30 minutes of it.
Yeah,
they go for ever long. It's like about 2-3 hours they'd be in that bad baby, man. I'll be like, nah, I'm good on this trash.
That's to me, a podcast need not be more than 2 hours. After you start pushing 2 hours, I'm like, look, man, come on.
Yeah, they invited me on there once or twice or something like that, man. I came on there, and I only was able to stay. I was only to stay for about 30-40 minutes, man. I had to get up out of there, man. I was like, I gotta go. This is just too long. When you gonna get to the topic that you brought me here for? Oh, it's coming. It's like 3-4 down on the list. I'm like,
you know what my pet peeves about podcasts is?
Well,
everybody, bro, what game you been playing? Motherfucker, come on, let's go. Like, I don't like if it ain't quick. People be like, yo, I'm been gaming about this. I'm like, yo.
And they be going all in.
I'll be like, yo, this is 45 minutes in. We still talk about what game you playing. Oh my god.
Like, come on, hit it and go, yo.
I've been playing 17K.
I've been playing One Piece, man. All right, keep going. I've been playing, 2K. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go into a whole scroll of games. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. It's like they doing their list. Like, man, I've been playing Forza. I've been playing a little bit of. Stop that trash. You know what I'm saying? What game are you playing right now, currently?
Yeah, like the most. Let's go with the most and just keep it at that. What game are you playing the most? Not what games.
Just name 1 or 2 and keep it pushing. Don't. You don't have to elaborate on it. Like,
people like, yeah, I turned on Ori for 5 seconds, but then I was like, no. I'm like, no.
Then I got tired, and I'm like, man, stop this trash. For those doing podcasts, please don't do that trash, man. Just hit it and go.
Yeah, just
I kind of like just the a 2-man podcast or no more than 3. Because once you start getting like some people be having a whole scroll of people in there, man. I'd be like,
yeah. You know what? To have a ton of people in there, you really gotta have a good moderator.
Yeah,
like, you gotta get somebody. You gotta make sure somebody. You gotta make sure somebody talks to every. See, but that's even with that moderator. I don't know if you should have more than 6.
Yeah, because it'd be too many people over talking each other. You never get to the point. Like, say for instance, you see how me and you flowing right now.
Yeah,
and you can say what you need to say, and it's a pause because You able to get everything you want to say about your full thought out. Yeah. Ain't nobody chopping it up, sitting here cutting you off like, but. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
A whole lot of that, you know, back and forth, man. You can get your full thought out and keep going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just be a lot of just over talking one another, and everybody want to get their point out, but you never get your full point out. You just so you be misunderstood for real. So unless you arguing with a person, you won't get your full thought out. Now, if you argue, everybody will fall back, allow that argument to happen, and laugh. You know what I'm saying? And then nitpick and
word.
Watch the fire go.
Yo, but you know what? To me, I like the podcast. And I think I like podcasts where you have people with different ideas.
Yeah.
You know, because to me, like when everybody thinks the same and just agrees on the same thing all the time, you know, to me, that's kind of like, it's just boring to hear. But,
I had a podcast called Talk That Talk. Yeah. I had a Nintendo guy. I had a PC guy. Jabari was my PlayStation guy. And it was me as the Xbox guy. Yeah. And I had my man King's Meg. You know what I'm saying? He was my technical guy as well. Like he was a PC guy, but he was an Xbox guy as well. So that was a good blend because everybody was able to talk from their points. And, you know, even Jabari, you know, he was able to talk about the issues. That was his first time, man. I kind of helped him out a lot when he was just starting his YouTube thing, man, before he like kind of, you know, where he is now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, you know, Jabari, me and him did a podcast together, and it was cool, man. You know,
yeah, I mean,
pretty successful.
To me, like I don't like I've done a podcast with Porter Rock before, and it was cool. I've done podcasts with my boy Fonzarelli. I talked to him.
I owe Porter Rock a podcast because he invited me on there, man. But I was just too busy at the time.
Yeah. But like to me, I just like me and Porter Rock don't agree on much.
No.
But we can agree to disagree. You see what I'm saying? That's what I like about dealing with Porter Rock. Like, you know, as much as we go at each other and, you know, I'll be like, Porter Rock, you bugging. This shit is crazy, right? It never goes. I never turn around and be like, Porter Rock, you're a fag. Like, the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why did it have to go there?
You know, I was supposed to have a podcast. Me and Zobi was going to do a podcast. Next Gen kind of took the idea, and him and Next Gen started doing it. But it was supposed to be me and Zobi. Me and Zobi supposed to do a podcast. And the basis of that podcast was we just going to clown everything. You know, whether it was Sony, Microsoft, whatever. If it did something that was messed up, we both was just going to clown it, make fun of it, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 and kind of feed off each other, you know, joke-wise. And me and him kind of just talked about it a little bit. He was like, oh, man, that sounds dope, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it just never came about, man, because I was working. But, man, we supposed to have did that trash.
Yeah,
I think that'd have been very entertaining.
Yeah, Zobi's a wild dude. So
yeah, man, that's my boy, man. He funny.
Yeah, like to me, like the shit Zobi just makes up. Like he makes up some classic shit. You know, to me, he's like the PlayStation version of fucking Next Gen. Like the shit they be saying, I'll just be like, yo, where the fuck do you come up with this?
Like, where
shit?
You come up with it? It ain't so much that with me with Zobi, man. Zobi be doing subtle things that y'all don't be paying attention to. Y'all just be paying attention to the rant. But this dude was eating a bowl of cereal.
Oh, man.
Live, you know what I'm saying? Wiping his mouth and everything, going off on these daggone ponies, man. I was weak. I was like, man, this dude is crazy.
No, but you know what? That's what it is. You know what it is? It's when a person injects personality into their podcast, that's when people enjoy watching them. Like, yo, on some real shit. If I listen to my own shit because I critique it and I'll be like, you know what? I fucked up. I need to do something different.
Yeah. You
know, because if I didn't, I would just be putting out the same shit. If I don't like watching my shit, I know damn for sure nobody else does. I'm just saying. If I won't listen to it, shit, why would I expect anybody else to listen to it? And that's just the way I approach it. You know, so what's up, Arky? That's my boy, man.
He said, we do another podcast together.
Yeah. Arky, he's like Mr. State of Decay. Like he knows State of Decay, like back forwards, like all that shit. Like he has more hits on State of Decay than I think the fucking actual State of Decay fucking channel, if they even have one. So his shit is popping.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but like it's me, man. It's all about having fun, man. I think some people
I just think people take it too personally, like, you know, and they try to critique other men. Like, who am I to tell you what to do on your channel?
That, and I think that people look at your preference as something like, well, if you prefer this, then somehow you're lesser than. Like, what?
But if you
like, why can't I like if I like Nintendo, regardless of you liking Nintendo, if I like Nintendo, not that I do, but if I did, the fuck does it doesn't bother you,
right?
You know, but I don't expect you to have to like it, you know.
And just look at it like this: that's for people that likes Nintendo, that want to hear things about Nintendo, that's going to come and listen to that person that loves Nintendo.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And then you got people that likes Xbox, that comes to Xbox channel and want to hear things positively about Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So they go to these channels. The same thing with Sony. You know what I'm saying? Sony like positive things about that, negative things about Microsoft. Xbox dudes like positive things about Xbox, negative things about Sony at times. It depends on what the person likes. But for another person to go and try to critique or say that they are not a gamer, they are not this, they are not that, because of their preference, or they corporate slaves. That's the next thing that's going around, these corporate slaves, because they have a preference over us. We all have a preference. Some people's preference is PC. It's where you spend most of your time at. You know what I'm saying? You can sit here and say you're neutral, but even neutrals have a preference. They might not sit here and show it, but they still have a preference. You see what I'm saying? You care more about, you might spend more of your time on this more than that. You know, and that's basically what I'm saying. It's just, to me, the attacks on, you know, different individuals is like the saddest thing, because that just shows me that you don't have content to even talk about it, or you wouldn't have been popular without attacking other people that is popular in this YouTube community. You know what I'm saying? So I look at that as people just trying to get over. Just don't even do it.
Yeah, I mean, because if your channel is based on attacking people, damn, man, that shit sucks. That shit sucks because that means that it's not really you that's drawing people to watch you. It's the other person you're attacking.
It just don't make sense. It's just, to me, it looks like how I want to say this. It's childish. It's something that you do in high school, you know, to kind of make yourself look better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you're not better. This person ain't even bothering you. Just decided to attack him because you don't like his views or his content. It's a such thing as don't watch it. You know, it's like people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch it.
People give a lot of people shit. I mean, I get shit. I know Crap gets the most shit. I mean, but Crap is
Crap get it because
Crap. So
Crap get it because
he invites it though. He's like, look, you want to bring it on, bring it on.
And you know what makes them mad with Crap? He never attacks them back.
Well, no,
he never goes back at him. So what he does, what makes him mad is it's his annoying things that he do. The most compelling.
Yeah.
The albino rhino. He goes back, you know what I'm saying? The best commentator on YouTube, all this little trash, and people get butthurt by that mess.
Oh man, that shit is true, man. Like, people do get upset. You know, but it's funny though, because they think that jumping in his comment section, writing him 20 comments about how
doing our podcast is gonna help that trash.
Every time he gets a comment, he'd be like, "Ooh, he looked at my video again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh,
you just got me paid. Not only that, you did an hour video. You just made me popular."
Like, then he sends it to fucking everybody in Weapon Wheel. Look at this motherfucker right here, just talking this bot shit.
You just made him popular. You know what I'm saying? And they don't realize that. You know, if you don't talk about him, wouldn't nobody pretty much probably not know about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because you have a problem. You just made him popular.
Yeah, that's the I mean, Crap is doing his thing. I
he
can't.
I remember
when
bad, baby.
Xbox Nation was getting like 200 views a night. Now that bitch damn near at 700, right?
Yeah,
that shit's damn near up there with the fucking weapon wheel. You know what I mean? Like that shit's getting there. And the more that they hate on him and throw gasoline, I'm like, you can't put out a fire with gasoline. I just hope you know this.
He gonna keep going. That's the secret. You leave things alone, it'll be what it's gonna be. But the more you talk about a person, people get curious and say, "Who is this person you're talking about?"
Yep.
They go over there and look at him. Some people like his content and they stay there. Some people just like snapping on him because they fans of another YouTuber and they stay there.
I found out about Next Gen through fucking not Heartache. What's that motherfucker's name? What's that dude? The fucking dude with the chicken wing.
With the what?
Chicken wing.
You talking about Chicken George? You talking about
One Stop. Yeah. So I was looking at like for Xbox shit. One Stop was putting up mad videos, but like Zaire was in every video, like he was a picture on every single video. So I thought Zaire was the guy because he would there was a couple of videos he wasn't on camera. So. And then I actually seen a video. I was like, hold up. This guy doesn't sound like the other guy that I was hearing about. That was ranting and raving about Xbox shit. And I was like, oh, shit. This dude actually knows what he's talking about. So he motherfucking One Stop led me to Next Gen and shit.
Yeah. I had a bunch of people try to come at me with Zaire because they had a bad experience with him. You know what I'm saying? Where they didn't agree on certain little nuances. But I'm a person like just because you had a bad experience with a person don't mean I'm gonna have that because I know me. You know what I'm saying? So certain things I don't get too emotionally invested in. Some people are don't know how to conquer their emotions. So certain things bother them for some whatever reason. But I'm not too emotionally invested in a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So me and Zaire, when I first came into YouTube, I didn't want to do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do it at all. He kind of encouraged me to do it, and I started doing it from there. And I kind of grew from there. But our relationship and friendship grew from there. You see what I'm saying? And like I don't talk to kids and his wife, and you know what I'm saying? There's different little things of that nature. So it's a difference with me and him than it is with anybody else. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they don't get that portion. The only thing they see in is this because he put on this entertaining Next Gen. When he become Next Gen, screw Next Gen. I know Zaire. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference between the two. The person that I know that I talk to on the phone and different little things like that, than the person that do videos and get on here and just try to just be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference than that.
I mean, but that's what people gotta realize. Like YouTube is about entertainment. I mean, look, man, we ain't trying to be rappers. Like I don't like I'm not trying. Number one, I ain't trying to talk gangster life.
Yeah,
But my thing is like, look, man, I just don't take this. I don't take this shit serious. Like people talk shit. Yeah, I might talk shit back, but the whole I'm gonna come to your state. Look, no, I'm not. I ain't wasting the gas money. I'm not Googling it.
I don't even talk smack because it's worthless. Only thing it's doing is entertaining the people. That's all it is. Because if you look about it, ain't everybody feels safe. You behind your keyboard and your little computer and you at home and you safe. You see what I'm saying?
But you know what the thing is? Imagine how fucking stupid you would feel if you let yourself get hopped up to the point you like, yo, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this motherfucker. You find this dude, you hunted him down on Google, you did everything you had to do, you found him at his house. This motherfucker walks out, he's a goddamn midget. You'd be like, shit. What you gonna do? You be like, man, I got. Be like, yo, who you here for? Nah, I got a wrong number. Like you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do.
Yeah. If it's a midget, you feel some type of way, you probably still put pause to it. You know what I'm saying? If you went that way, you ain't coming back without laying some pause, some wood to somebody. I'm sorry. You don't waste all this money that you got down there. You know what I'm saying? Wood will be laid. But I just think
he'd be like, "Shit, what show do?" He was like, "This little motherfucker was talking shit. I sent that bitch ass back to Munchkin Land." It's like, oh shit, crazy.
Hey, Wood's still gonna be laid. I don't care. But it's just, I just think the tough talk. You know, like when it comes to me, I always tell them, like, you know, quiet that trash down because you're safe. It's a different story when I'm in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You're not talking all this big and bad. You're just not. You know what I'm saying? So let's cut it out right while we talking now, and we can get to some other stuff. Because
I don't even know how people let it get that far.
Yeah.
Like, how do you let it get that
emotionally invested, man? I don't get emotionally invested.
Yo, but like as much as I like a game, I'm not gonna let you just like get me emotionally flustered over a game. It's a fucking game.
Yeah, I don't see some crazy high emotional stuff, man, on this thing on YouTube, man. I remember when Zephyrnick and One Stop was going at it. You remember that trash? And man, One Stop had Zephyrnick, man, all out here looking crazy. Boy, that dude was walking, showing his cars and everything. Like, what are you talking about? I ain't got no money. Look at my backyard. I got all this in my backyard. I'm like, God.
Yo, but you know what? Some dudes is like that, yo. My pops. Listen, my pops get some liquor show
like that too. No, One Stop.
Yo, word of the book. My pops just started talking about his check. He was like, "Nigga, what you don't? I ain't got no motherfucking money." I'll hold up. Pull the check out. Look at this shit. You know what? Fuck that. I'll show you my goddamn bake step. You talking all that shit now. You talking hot shit right now. I'm like, Dad, calm down.
This ain't even the first floor. It's the basement.
I ain't got no motherfucking money. I'm like, shit.
Man, these cats, man. I be like, bruh, you see what they do for views?
I be like,
look what this YouTube got them doing for views, man. This is crazy.
Motherfuckers think I'm crazy. Shit, my dad, don't let him get a YouTube channel. That should be.
Oh man,
he'd be crazy, like off the chain.
Man, I tell you, boy, they was out here looking crazy. I was like, man, there's no way I'm gonna be out here that special, man. No way.
Yeah, this is way too far, man.
But the funniest thing I seen, man, is how Zaire doing them with this dang on PC, man. This $12,000 PC.
Oh man, they still talking about that shit. That shit like 4 or 5 years old.
Never let PC.
Oh, they never letting that shit go.
And he know it bothers him, like, because Zaire don't have a problem with showing anything, but he know that bothers them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I can see like then Z doing fucking a stream where he said he was like the PC's in the box and he acted like he was gonna pull it out. He said, "Nah, fuck that," and then just kicked that shit in the corner. I was like, "Oh, dirty."
He know what he doing, man. He know that bothers him. You know what I'm saying? But he offered to do the bet, but dude didn't want to pay because it was like he paying to see it. You see what I'm saying? So Zaire told him, like, look, give me, I think it was like 4 $50 cards or something like that, or was it 2? It was probably like $100 bet or something like that. He said, if I don't show you what I have, and if I don't have what I say I have, I will shut my channel down and I will stop doing YouTube.
Yeah.
He offered him that. You know, that's a sweet deal. Like, okay, all you gotta do is pay this $100. But he knew deep down that Zaire had what he said he had. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I know a lot more than what everybody know, man. You know what I'm saying about that dang on PC. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. That was before his house got burnt down, but I did see it. He had it. It was a wood box, but it was pretty slick.
I don't know why they would get so upset about it. It's just, you know what? But that is a PC. That something about these PC guys. Like they were just so like you gotta have like, because think about it. If you got an Xbox, I got an Xbox. You got a PlayStation, you got a PlayStation. But if you got a PC and you're like, oh, I got a PC, and motherfuckers want to know, like they take that shit real, like that shit is crazy. Like they take it so serious. Like, no, dude, I gotta see the box that your chip came in. Like, what?
Yeah,
no,
man, I
don't believe that. You probably just found that in the garbage. Go, where are the serial numbers? He probably jumped in the garbage can outside a Radio Shack or a fucking Best Buy. I'm like, what the hell?
I remember when Next Gen was going to reveal it, we was going to do this little documentary of the road to the $12,000 PC.
Oh, shit.
And I was supposed to did like a little commentating about when I saw it, but make it this big old mystery. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I saw it, I got blind. I was supposed to be sitting on my porch in the rocket chair sitting there talking about this PC. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And we came up with that concept, man. It was supposed to be hilarious, but we never got around to putting that thing together, man. But yeah, and he was gonna have like video footage of him going around to his hood and everything like that, man. And at the end, he was gonna show the PC, but they kept bothering him, and it kept being a whole lot of arguments about it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a whole big old bunch of nothing. But you know, it is what it is. Y'all getting an exclusive from show.
Oh man, but yeah,
y'all getting an exclusive from show, man.
that shit is hilarious, man.
Yeah, it was supposed to be me. I think Doe's supposed to have been on that too, and if I'm not mistaken. It was we was all supposed to do little inserts about when we saw it. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be like, he showed it to me on that's when Skype was big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we was, I was supposed to say something about Skype, and it was a whole little dialogue that we had coming up with that trash, man. But you know, it is what it is. Never got around to doing it. You know, this house kind of really caught on fire. Yeah, it happens.
Yo, that's shit. There was a lot of shit I wanted to do on my channel at first. I was gonna do like all this animation shit, and I realized all the work I do on animation, I get like fucking 100 something views, of fucking 200 views there. I be like, man, I'm putting in fucking weeks of work. This is some bullshit. I get on here and talk, motherfuckers are gonna give me 1,000. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't edit. I just said on, off. Like, what the fuck? I'm just talking about shit I like, and motherfuckers rather watch that shit than some like shit that you put all this time into. I'm like, man, and that's the reason why a lot of people, you know, they just went the streaming route. They just like, fuck it. You know,
I mean, it's easier to do content just going live streaming and then putting all that time in, and then people barely.
You know what it is though? People like to be talked to. Like they like that live interaction. They like even with the shit that we just, you know, we kind of like had the back and forth with fucking what's that dude's name again? Andrew, I forget Andrew, whatever, right? But the fact that you can have that type of interaction, you only can have it on a live stream, right? So you know, that's what kind of, you know, draws people in.
Yeah,
you know, Halo Storm said Persona 5 looks gay as fuck. That shit was.
Hey, you know, it looks a little moist, you know, and it's not the best Persona, but it's okay.
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? Some of these people that have been talking all this Persona shit is like Persona, die hard. Persona 5 is the greatest shit ever. They be like, Xbox could never get no shit like that. And I'm sitting there like, hold up, wasn't Persona 4 on Xbox? No, it wasn't, motherfucker. Like, it's like GameStop. Go with GameStop. It's right there on the fucking shelf. Like, it's not even hard to find. Like, that's just crazy,
they just went a little too weird with this one with me, man. You know, it's always been like a quirky type of game, but it's a little too weird for this.
I heard they had some you know, some tense moments with the teacher, you know, molesting children and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Things look like penises. You fighting things look like penises on that bed, baby.
Listen, man, this is
it's
Japan.
A little weird, man. It's a little weird.
They got different rules.
Weird for me, man. I'm sorry, man. That one just a little too off.
Listen, Japan has different rules, just like anywhere else. Just like anywhere else. I tell people all the time, like, look, there's different rules for the type of shit you can put in your food depending on where you live and what country. Like the same shit I could put in food in US is not the same shit I could put in food in Turkey or Italy or Japan or China. Like there's like, because I work for a flavor company, so we had to know like all the different ingredients that some people could accept, others couldn't. The same shit for, you know, rules as far as gaming. You know, like some things are a little bit more socially acceptable than others. I don't know, you know. Like I tell people all the time, when people got on my back about the whole the Japanese pedophile thing, and I was like, look, I'm not telling you something I made up, bitch. I'm telling you something when I was in Japan, other Japanese people told me. It wasn't like I went out here and just was talking shit. I'm just telling you, when I went to school and I told the dude I was with at school, I was like, yo, he was like, oh, R. Kelly is dope. I was like, yeah, but he's in trouble because he keeps on messing with these young girls. He was like, "Oh, how young are they?" I was like, "Yeah, they're 14." He was like, "Oh, that's not young." I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah, as long as they're over the age of 12, it's okay."
It's okay.
I'm like, "Whoa!"
And now just think about it like this: that spirit, man, is in these ponies. This is why they like that Japanime stuff, man, with these little anime girls, man. And this is why that VR is gonna be the cleanest, because it's gonna be based off of that.
But the crazy thing is, the reason why the Japanese girls in the skirt is so popular, and be like, oh man, why are they so fascinated with like the schoolgirl look? You know, because those are the girls that the older guys go after. The girls that are still in high school, 15, 16, 17 years old, it ain't nothing for her to have a sugar daddy that's 40, 50, 60 years old.
Wow.
They be walking around the streets of Japan wearing Gucci. At 17 years old, her mama ain't got no money like that. So, like, I was sitting there like, yo, how are they all able to afford Prada and Gucci? You'd be like, oh, she got a sugar daddy.
Yeah, sugar daddy. And Gucci a thing over there too. Good grief.
Yo, they were. It's when you go to Japan, I'm telling you, it's like New York, like Tokyo is like the Japanese New York. Only difference is you just see more Japanese people. That's it. You still see everybody else too, but it'll just be more an abundance of Japanese.
Yeah, I can do with the gay humor though, man. That's the thing that gets me a lot with some of this stuff, man. It's too much. I don't know, man. I can't do that trash, bro.
It's just
no,
I don't
man.
know. It's just different. It's
weird,
like
man.
But that's kind of a, I don't know. It's a cultural thing. Like, all right, you ever watch Spanish TV, right? But you ever watch Spanish TV? Like,
yeah.
You ever see that guy in the bee suit that jumps around? Like, remember that shit? Like back in the 80s and 90s, where the dude would play, like, it'd be like a soap opera, and the guy would be on the soap opera wearing a fucking bee outfit. Right. And like they always mock that shit on The Simpsons, where a guy would be wearing a bee outfit, right? But that shit is like a, it's kind of like a cultural thing that, it's not perceived as, weird like that. I
don't know, man. It's just I can do a lot without a lot of that stuff, man. Like I keep telling everybody, the VR, the PlayStation VR, it's only gonna sell because of those little things, man. Did you see some of them games I had showed on my
Bro, that shit had me. I had to show my wife. She was like, "What are you laughing at?" I was like, "Yo, look at this dude going to town on this dummy with VR." She was like, "You better not ever bring that shit in my house." I was like, "I'm just showing you what's. I'm not. You act like I'm about to go out and buy this shit." She was like,
"Hey, they got
you better not bring that shit in my house." Like, what the fuck?
Hey, I got a video where it was showing these dang on clickers, man. One dude was down on his knees giving a blowjob.
Oh hell,
dude!
Hell no!
You know what I'm saying? No. With this VR on, doing the whole motions and everything, man. I was like,
oh man, that motherfucker got up with mayonnaise on his feet.
I couldn't even show it on my dang on
Oh yeah, well hell yeah,
my live stream because that was too graphic. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't even show the spread. You know what I'm saying? But dude got down on this dang on his hooves and just went to clicking.
Yo, that shit is wild, bro.
I said, man, no way, bro. There's no way. But this is what they want. You know what I'm saying? This is what VR, and I told everybody, this is what VR always been about. It's always been about the fantasy of porn, of having a fantasy that you can see and interact with.
Yep.
It ain't had nothing to do with games. Games is just a mirage. They ain't buying that trash for that. They might get it to cover it up, but I'm telling you, they're gonna be on Nancy and all these other little games that's on here, man.
Shows like games ain't what it is. That's the goddamn Trojan horse. It's all about that porn. That's all they want.
It's all about that porn, man. That's all it's about, man. But the Lonely Man Special is what VR was called.
Yo, but true life, some of these dudes, especially out there, they're very. You know what I found to be interesting is guys tend to be rather timid, either extremely timid or extremely aggressive.
Yeah,
I didn't find too many people that fell right in the middle.
Right.
And that just seemed kind of weird to me that you like, yo, dude. I'm gonna put it to you this way: there was a dude that was in my class and for at least 2 weeks, I thought he was a girl. I wasn't sure. It wasn't until old dude told me he had a girlfriend that I was like, really? I was like, yo, I was confused. I thought the girl he was constantly walking with was his friend that was a girl. I thought they were 2 girls.
Right.
I didn't know it was like one guy was actually, you know, that was actual
man.
Yo, that shit threw me off, man.
And they ain't deceiving me, man. This is why they were sitting here like Sony doing a great thing. VR is gonna be, you know, blah 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 blah. You know, I'm sitting here like, man, y'all ain't getting over on me, man. I know the premise of VR when even back in they've been trying to do VR since the 60s. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been based around that fantasy that you have, porn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, well, what changed now? You really want to play some games on this thing? Really?
Hell no.
You're gonna sit here and game on with a headset? Really? You're not getting over on show. You know what I'm saying? You want that man for that lonely man special. You in that most Sony experiences is solo anyway. You know what I'm saying? They want that lonely man special. You know what I'm saying? They want to have that little fantasy. They want to be in there by themselves. Most of them live by themselves anyway.
So I'm telling you. This is how they bring it home in the box. They bring it home in the box. They be like, oh shit, my mom's is here. My brother's here. You know what? All right, I'm gonna play some games. Once mom is like, yo, I'm about to go out. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Oh shit. They look around.
They're gonna look around, put their headset on. Look, you know how many people gonna get busted with this trash though, man. There's gonna be video after video.
Especially if that shit is in the living room. You're gonna see a lot of people be like, yo, why you got your PlayStation in your bedroom when the bigger TV's in the living room? Oh, you know, like I don't really care. You know, I don't care about
too much out there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, this motherfucker been in his bed for 5 hours.
Lock the door for people have to knock. They want to have that privacy.
Motherfucker come out all dehydrated and shit.
It's time for me to explore Ming Ying. Ming Ying is who I'm about to explore tonight. Let me get Ming Ying on here.
You don't stop until he gets injured from chafing. Oh shit! I know it was too many.
This is crazy, man. They got all these little devices, man, where it's something that goes over your private and it kind of goes up and down while you sitting here looking at, man. It's disgusting. When I did my history, a lot of it I left out of it, man. I just left out the video, like, bruh, this is too graphic. I can't even show this trash. But that's what VR was meant for. It was not meant for nothing else, man. It was not meant for games. Period. It was a different type of game. You know what I'm saying? Let's get your skeet on.
Yo, that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy.
He said you want to be confused, go to Bangkok.
yo, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a problem. Because if kids get a handle on this, I mean, it's already got a damn problem with the phone. Yeah. Like shit. I remember when I was a kid, I had to look through blur vision to fucking see a titty. Yeah, sit there and be like, hold up, is that? I think I saw a nipple. I think I did. It's gonna be easy access, man. And look, and people be like, "Well, that's just over in Japan. They ain't gonna be having that here. Stop that trash." Yeah, you know they gonna get it. Yeah, and number one, all you gotta do is download. People get the they jailbreak they shit. So you know, hey, come on, man. They can get it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a way because people play the Japanese version of PlayStation 4 games now. Yeah. Who said they ain't going to get it's going to be backdoored, man. It's going to be a lot of them that's going to figure it out, especially when the news hit. A lot of them going to go invest this $500. That's why they ain't have a problem with investing $500 for a headset, but want to complain about a console being $500. Yeah. You know, and then you know what the funny thing is? We spend $500 on our phone every year, upgrading it. But you want to complain about a console being $500. Yeah, they're not even factoring a lot of shit as far as that VR headset. They're not factoring the cost of the VR headset, the camera, the fucking dildos, and the fucking boxes of tissues that they're going to be going through. You're not considering none of that shit. This one video, man, I wish I want to find this dude had that mood light, that little dildo in between his legs, right? His wife came in, he was stroking. This dude was stroking, you hear me? And she smacked the headset and stuff off of him, man. He was like, what?
What? She was like, are you kidding me? Yeah, this dude was in there. I'm telling you, man, stroking.
Yo, but I mean, look, man, it's not going to be long before we see a dildo actually on one of those move sticks. You know what's going to happen. You know, and I'm pretty sure those move sticks got rumbles in them. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to happen. Somebody's going to do it.
Let me see if I can hold on, man. I mean, he was stroking. You hear me? In the middle of the night, dude got busted. Oh shoot! Yeah.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. It's crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. Matter
of fact, can I share my screen? This is 23 seconds.
Yeah, hold up. Put it on there. Yeah, go. Wait, hold
on. Let me go here. Let me see if I can share my screen. All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me share this trash. Watch this, man. Hold up. Yeah, can you see it?
Wait, hold on. I gotta check.
All right, go ahead. Tell me if you can see it.
Oh no, because I gotta share the screen. That's why. Hold up.
Okay, share the screen. You gotta share the screen that.
Yeah, I gotta share the screen that's on. Hold on. There we go.
Okay, you got it. Can you see it?
There we go.
You see it?
Yeah, they should be able to see it. Well, I can see it. Hold on. Let me make sure my shit. Let
me go to the comment section. Can y'all see it?
I had to go to
show that video. Okay, here it is. Okay, I'm about to show it. Okay, what? I don't know if y'all can see it, so hopefully y'all can. I'm about to show it right now. Here it is. 23 seconds. She getting up. Nigga stroking. Hey, he smacked the booty too.
Oh shit.
I'm done.
Yo.
Yo, that's what it is, bro.
Yo,
golly, let me start sharing, man.
Yo, my man was going in.
He was going in.
Yo. That shit was crazy.
That stuff was real, bro. That dude, he had the nerve to smack the booty, man. I was like, oh,
yo,
nah.
I mean, man, I don't even know what you say to even that. Like, did she just catch you cheating, sort of?
She called him. Yeah, she thinking like he was cheating because he in there. You know, because you can't hear the sound, but he was in there. Then he smacked his hand like.
Yo, but you know the crazy thing is we didn't even think about. It's like, yo, what if this is the new way of cheating? We like saying that you cheating, but you're not physically cheating on some like demolition cheating,
man. I'm telling you, bro. That's where they going with this trash, man. It's like, crazy.
Like, oh shit, you know what? There was a movie that I watched where the girls, you know what? I think it was called, I think it was Bad Moms, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ever watch that movie, Bad Moms? I think her husband was cheating on her with some girl, but they were just like having video sex on the computer and shit.
Right.
I think maybe it's something like that, but you doing it with VR and shit. I'm like, man, that shit crazy.
Yeah, they got all these little devices, man, with this dang on PlayStation VR, man. It's like I said, a lot of it I couldn't show, man. It was just too graphic.
Oh shit.
Hey, that's what VR. This is why they can't get over on your boy's show, man, because this is what they really want. You know what I'm saying? So you remember when they had the whole hurrah, like, yes, VR is coming. It's done the right way. They was not trying to follow no hand around like it's their hand around in some dang on game in third person, man. Stop that trash. I mean, you looking to grab something.
But you already know what it is, because even at E3, the booth for VR that had the biggest audience was the porn booth.
You see what I'm saying?
Like, it wasn't even close. That shit was like imagine that line. Yo, somebody should have recorded that line. Like, look at all these disgusting motherfuckers. Once we get finished looking at some porn, and then the next person gonna jump on that shit.
If I could get the same sensation, that's the real thing.
Yo, that shit would be hilarious to fucking like.
This is how they thinking, man. I told you. Hey, when I sit here and say that spirit is in them, man, this spirit is in them clickers, bro. They looking at that. They can get the same sensation even if they got a wife. You know what I'm saying? That's cheating on a whole nother level, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She can't get mad at me for a fantasy.
Yeah, that porn, we already know that Pornhub on that PlayStation is being used quite frequently.
It's already that's the highest thing for PlayStation. They be on that more than any other console.
You know the funny thing is they always talk about it. Like I always have guys be like, "Oh, you don't even play games. You watch Netflix." I'm like, "Yeah, I watch Netflix, but you know, to be honest, on Xbox, you don't need Netflix. If you really know your Xbox, there's some shit on there. I don't need Netflix.
You sure don't.
The real reason why I own Netflix is for my dad because it's just too complicated for him to.
I'm by Netflix. I can get every movie on my Xbox without.
Hell yeah! I mean, I'm about to go see Spider-Man this weekend, but for shit I don't want to see like that.
Yeah,
it's up on my Xbox.
Right on Xbox. They got them dang on movie apps and everything, man. Yeah. Pretty slick. You know what the funny thing is, man? Ponies got mad when we figured out a way to mod and have their games on our console, man. It was butthurt.
Yeah, don't be mad. Don't be mad at the player. Be mad at the game.
I mean, they went to Phil Spencer like this is not right.
Like they shouldn't be
allowed.
Stop
that trash, man. I was mad. I was like, bruh, stop it, man. These mods.
Yo, once they'll put PlayStation out. You know it'd be crazy though. What if Xbox dudes was able to fucking make a app for PlayStation Now that works better on Xbox than it does on PlayStation? That shit would hurt.
Oh yeah.
They got more bandwidth too, so it definitely would work better.
Oh heck yeah. Yeah, I don't know what kind of servers they on them PlayStation 3s. Then Gaikai servers and PlayStation 3s.
Yeah, that shit.
Who in the heck use PlayStation 3s as servers though? You know what I mean? It's just weird. That's so low budget. Ponies was excited about that trash too. Like it's on the same level as Xbox Live. Stop that trash. No way. Something you just duct tape together.
Yo, that's
need maintenance. That need maintenance once a month.
Yo, this shit is crazy though. Like I don't know. They were put in a weird position. It was like doing internet was something they were thinking about, but it wasn't something they were ready to implement. So they kind of rushed into it, And then with that being said, shit didn't really pop off for it in the the PS3 era. Not like they really wanted it to. It was better, obviously, for the PS4. It ain't dog shit no more. It's decent. But even with that, they're still like lagging behind on certain shit.
Oh yeah.
It's right now. It's more so the little things. Like people just equate it like, oh well, I can get online and play my games. Yeah, but we were able to do that on the 360. Like it's the other little shit as far as like dealing with online play and voices sounding clear. Like that shit is important. Like I shouldn't listen to you like I'm listening to an old ass fucking telephone back in the fucking 90s. Like that shit is ridiculous. Like one of those V-Techs. It sounds like I'm talking
that shoestring headset they gave everybody, man. They try to make it look cool.
Wait, say that again?
That little shoestring headset they gave everybody for the PlayStation, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, looked like some dang on dental floss.
Yeah,
with a little bub on it, man. I was like, this is. And then when you talk on that bad baby, you sound god awful. I was like, man, no way, bro. We
it's like the ones that they sell you at whatchamacallit at is it Walgreens? Them little earbud headsets.
Yeah. Them the cheap ones, man, that you get for opening up a new account at Chase Bank.
Yeah, because that junk is messed. Because you know what? I don't even think it says Sony on it.
No,
the ones would say Sony on the earbud.
Some daggone blue little headsets, man. I'm like, man, nobody want this trash, man.
I bought that shit in bulk.
I wanted to throw that mess back in their face, man. I'm like, stop this, bro.
Yeah, but
make sure you go spend, $80 or $100 for a good headset, man. Stop that trash.
Yeah, man. This shit
but get
wild.
mad at Microsoft for not having rechargeable batteries already in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I still have no complaints with it. I know some people will be like, oh, well, Microsoft in the Stone Ages, they got to put their battery in the thing. But the other thing you got to realize is when my controller dies, I don't have to have that shit plugged up and sit right next to the console.
No. And then they it didn't even extend the dang on rechargeable thing, man. You had to be close up on that bad baby, you know.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Yeah, because the Xbox One is longer with the kit.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know, because they give you the little baby one. Do they have a longer one? No, because they gotta have a longer cord, right? Like you have to buy it.
You gotta. I don't know. But it's an extension. You know, so you get the longer. I know with Microsoft, you get the extension cord. You know, the extension connect. But
okay, I mean,
it was just god awful, man. I was like, no way. I spent all this for that, and then it didn't last that long because of that dang on big old light in front.
Well, what's the point of being wireless if you're only wireless for a while?
Yeah, for like, I mean, Xbox controller, you know, it lasts for grip before that bad baby die. Then it don't take long to charge that pop up neither.
Nah, I don't.
Especially you can let it sit for like 20 minutes and you good for the rest of the day.
Yo, have you seen that new charger kit? Hold up. Let me see if I can find that shit. That shit is fire. I was looking at this shit the other day. It's like $40. I'm like, ooh, that's going on my Christmas list.
Let me see what it looked like. I might have to grab that trash.
Yeah, that shit is nice. And with all these custom let me see if I can find it. You know what? Here, I'll open up do my share screen.
Go to Google here. See what you got here.
Man, yo, these new controllers are sexy as fuck. What the fuck? What the hell happened?
Oh, you gotta go to the just click
the wrong one. I'm
you
really paying attention.
You gotta click over to the
the other screen.
Yeah, click over to the other screen.
I wasn't up. I saw it. Maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah, you share it. You gotta share it and then click over to the other screen. Click over to the other screen because it's just zooming in now.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's still doing. You know what? Shit.
No, let's go over to the other screen where you was going. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it wasn't. I had it on the other screen, but it still wasn't showing it for whatever reason.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that new controller's nasty. I'm
that red and white. Listen. I was looking at this like, yo, these shits look like sneakers, bro. Dope. These shits look like sneakers.
Yeah, they do. That red one underneath there is sick.
Yo, yeah.
There it is right there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, wow. This shit looks like a pair of Jordans right here.
Stop it, bro.
Like these shoes, yeah, you literally can get sneakers and then design your controller to match. Like these shits look like some fly ass kicks right here, like some fucking Air Maxes, yo. Oh shit, looks hot as hell. Yeah, like yo, we need a rubber band. Make sure my shit don't slip. All right. So let me see if I can find the shit. It has like these little holders. Let's see if I can find. No. That's the wrong shit.
You got an Xbox. You don't need no Fire Stick. You got everything right on that bad baby. Movie wise.
Yeah. But do they? Oh, because they plug that shit into the TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that shit.
I don't need it.
I was thinking about getting when I get the X, I'm gonna get my Xbox.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Let me see. What the hell? Get on here.
Where's the charger? You was talking about the
controller. I'm supposed to be Wait, hold up.
For the charger, the charger kit.
Devices, the Xbox, all devices, Xbox. See, I want accessories. Where the fuck is all? Oh, here it goes.
Accessories.
All right, it should be on here somewhere. It's called charging stand or something.
Okay.
It looks like this, but that's not it.
Okay.
I saw damn, I might have to just look this shit up on. Why the fuck is this show so hard to find? Damn, when motherfuckers buying this shit.
Yeah.
No, fuck it. I think it's called charging stand. Monitor chart. I think it's called charging stand. Power. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. That shit right there. You can get it any color matching your shit. Yo, that's just hot.
You can get it any color. Where is it at?
It's on the screen.
Hold on. Oh, I'm looking at the other one. Okay, boom. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay.
Yeah. So you can get it in any color to match your controller.
And you just plug it in there and it charges.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
yeah,
I got that might be on my Christmas list too.
Yeah, because it just sits right on there. And mind you, if you have 2 controllers, to me, this makes buying an extra charging kit even more valuable. Because now I can get 2 of them shits. I don't have to take, because this is what I typically do. I got 1 charging kit, and the other one I got batteries, right? So, I usually just like let the one that uses up my kit, I just throw that on the side.
I got 2 kits in mine.
Yeah, and I got both of my shits are rechargeable. I got rechargeable batteries, and then I got rechargeable kit. So I don't. I
just bought the 1 whole kit, and then I bought 2 rechargeable batteries.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So that way it's just really 1 charging at a time, but you know, you can
yeah, but this shit,
you always have a fresh one.
I want this on my
that's nasty though. I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, those controllers, bro.
Them controllers are sick.
Yo, those controllers are serious, man. They ain't joking around. Like when I see that shit, I was like, hold up. They had the rubber on the back. I'm like, yo, those just look fly as hell. Why this shit always no? Take me back, bitch. Fuck it, I'm gonna just type this shit in. What the fuck, man? I can't get back. You know what? I'm gonna have to back click everywhere. What the fuck?
What was you trying to get to?
I'm just trying to get back to controllers.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it, man. I'll do it the old school way. Oh, really? I should just. All right, fine. Xbox. Yeah, but that shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, that's pretty slick, man.
Yeah, this. Actually, I think I've seen a couple people post some controllers up there. I was like, yo, that's just gonna be dope. And I like the gloss finish, yo. That's hot.
Crackdown. They go Crackdown.
Yo, I'm waiting for that shit.
Yeah, I want them to show more about the multiplayer for people can, you know what I'm saying, stop all this complaining though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that I'm guessing. I'm assuming that the reason why they held it was because they might want to have more of a big surprise for
Gamescom or something like that.
The other crazy thing is, I think that certain things they didn't want it to be completely overshadowed. Yeah. Because think about it, as good as Crackdown was, it was never gonna. I don't think it was going to outshine Anthem because it was something new. We haven't seen.
Yeah. You know, that's true.
Because think about it, people were like, "Oh, Anthem is amazing. Anthem is amazing." But before we saw Anthem, we were like, Metro was dope as shit. like people like Metro got pushed to the back as secondary after Anthem came out. So it is what it is, man. This shit is hot. Man. For real, like these controllers, man. At this point, I don't think Microsoft needs to make any more controllers. This is the design lab is it. You don't even need to make any more of these shits. Just let me order this shit like fucking Nikes. Can I put a swoosh on this bitch? I want to put a swoosh on it.
So put the Nike check on that bad baby. Good.
I'm gonna put Air Max on it. That shit is crazy, man. But yeah, man.
Well, we found out that Cuphead is exclusive just for this one. Oh, the first one, rather. I don't know too much about the ones after that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll stay lifetime exclusive. Who knows? I mean, State of Decay.
I know it's for the first one, kind of like how the first Titanfall was. And then the second one kind of went multiplayer.
You know what? I think it depends on the relationship with Microsoft, how well the game does, which I think is going to do well. I say Cuphead is going to sell at least 1 million, probably straight from the jump, because that game, people have been waiting for that game, and it's not expensive. It's only $20. There's no reason not to buy it. So 1 million just sounds fairly easy. I mean, Ori did 1 million. you know, in
Right.
its first couple of weeks. And, you know, and I think
First
more people are
couple
amped for Cuphead than they were for
How
Ori.
much is it gonna be, like $40?
No, it's the same price. The same price as Ori, $20.
Oh, that's all it's gonna be?
I bought mine last
Through
week.
the roof, bro. That's
Yeah, I
about
bought
to
mine
sell
last
through the
week.
roof.
Yo,
Man,
I was talking like a week ago. I was like, yo, Microsoft needs to make a bundle with Cuphead. I mean, the only thing is I don't know what the rating on Cuphead is. I don't know if it's mature or it's for everybody. But I'm assuming it's for everybody, right? But if it's for everybody, they should bundle Cuphead, Super Lucky's Tale, make a kid pack. Put Minecraft in that bitch and bundle that shit with the Xbox One S. Have a field day, man. Have a damn field day. Yeah, this shit is all right. But yo, I'm gonna have to get up out of here, man.
What's
About
up,
to
man?
eat some dinner.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah,
but
man.
yo, this was awesome, man. I had a great time.
Oh
talking
yeah,
to you just
anytime,
about
man.
games
You know,
and shit.
like I said, I'm off. I know you typically do it around daytime when you go do your live stream, so I'm home around here.
Okay,
So,
yeah. Well, you know what? Because it's only on Fridays that I'm typically do something. Most of the times the wife's here, so you know
Right.
I gotta be a husband. I can't
You
can't get on
you
air
know what
and
I'm saying?
ignore him.
And that's the whole thing, man. We got things to do. I'm the same way, man. You know, this come when I can do it, you know. But like I said, I'm home during the day. So if you got anything, you know, you free, like on Friday, if you're free, we can hook up and link up and do something that way.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. No doubt.
All right.
But all right, man. Yo, you shout out your channel and
if you don't know, you should know. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Showstopper, man. Come check me out.
I don't know who y'all watching if you're not watching Showstopper.
And that's what's up, man.
Yeah, and this is your boy live. Obviously, you know what I'm about. The crazy guy that they K-Maker calls the Donald Trump of YouTube. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. I'm crazy, but I ain't that damn crazy.
Oh no. Think before you tweet.
Yeah, listen, man. I don't think that's you know what, I'm gonna leave it alone. It's a whole other thing, you know. It is what it is. You know what? I'll say this. If I get to that age, you know what? Hopefully, I can treat a tweet as recklessly as he can and not get in trouble for it either.
Man, that dude is a savage. You see the WWE one he did, was savage.
Oh yeah, with the fucking clothesline and shit. Man.
Now when he jumped down on CNN, but he was actually on like I think Mr. McMahon or something like that. He put CNN right there and was. I said, man, he a savage, bro. Trump don't care.
Yo, that shit is crazy. Man, but yeah, man. All right, peace.